Yoot. How fast can I get that, Probably get it pretty quick.
I'm listening, but I'm gonna mute so I can eat some Cheetos.
Symphony of...
By the way, has anyone had the deep dish pizza Hers cheese curls?
I've had them before.
Okay. I'm gonna bring them
I had
to
the
work.
churro ones,
How many
but
of
they're
those?
not cheese.
Because I bought a whole bunch of weird shit. Because I was at the factory. So, I got the fucking barbecue, like, Stubbs Mesquite barbecue curls.
They're not bad.
I've never seen them before. Like these seasoning ones. I also got the cheese fries potato chips.
Cheese fries, potato chips.
Which, I don't know.
It's basically just cheese fries, because that's cheese fries.
Basically.
Chips is cheese fries, except with extra words involved.
And I got a bunch of oops.
So, which one of you nerds is going to run a one-shot so I can play an Oath of the Conquest Paladin?
Me.
Yeah, you got one already?
Nah.
Let's go. I want to play this. I want to try out this Oath of the Conquest Paladin.
It's basically fighter. But you're just like a dick. Well, you don't have to be a dick. But
No, I am
it
the
lends
fear.
itself.
I am
to,
the
like-
fear.
Yeah.
Listen, it basically lets me play one of my favorite people in history. The
Genghis
motherfucker
Khan?
of all motherfuckers, Genghis Khan.
You gonna line everybody up at the wagon and chop the head off?
I mean, if
Everyone
that's
just
what
sort of
if
on the
that's what my the contract's for, sure.
I don't think there is I think it's just basically you are destined to be like a conqueror.
Oh, my
Like, I don't
God
think-
basically said, hey, bro, these guys are bad, so why don't you do this? But the contract doesn't have to come from, like a seedy guy. It could literally be the church I go to says, like, hey, homeboy, we heard there's some evil afoot. And I go, evil! And then I go and kill him.
Oh, you basically are a crusader.
Yeah, Dulce Volt.
Like, I live here. Now. I live here now. This is our land. My family's been here for thousands of years.
You're still, like,
No.
roboting out to me.
No, it's our land. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. It's not real. It's not, like, super terrible, but it is there. Gorgo is here. He's just eating because why wouldn't he be ready? So we're basically just waiting on Gorgo to.
I'm ready. I'm just chomping on some
Yeah, that's
crunchy stuff.
But that's the thing. If we're I don't know if you're ready without everybody saying you're ready.
Like, I thought...
Ready?
I'm just gonna assume everybody's ready. Let's
Ready.
let's turn down the Symphony of the Night music.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's
It's our
go
ready
to.
check.
What'd you say? Radio check?
No, ready check.
No, I think you said radio check. I read you a 5x5
Like,
there.
tanks
Sauce
ready.
Boss.
DPS are ready. Healer's ready.
Ready for work. All right.
Leroy Jenkins!
I mean, that's basically what you guys do most of the time, anyways. So, to be honest, what's the So, what's the difference? I've also learned some new things I can do.
Love you.
Ah,
What's that?
I've learned I can do this. Oh no, I can't. Why can't I do it in this game? I can do it in the other game. Why can't I do it in this one? Fucking weird. Anyway, so last time on Dungeons and Dipshits, the dipshits.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I heard like a baby or something.
Well, I heard Gorgo's wife first, then a baby.
Okay.
So that's Gorgo 24. It's Gorgo, son of Gorgo, son of Gorgo.
He's gone to bed.
Last time on Dungeons and Dipshits, the party ventured into the Wave Echo Cave in search of their good friend. Who are we looking for?
Gungren Rockseeker.
All right, they finally got it. 12 sessions in, they finally know
And
the
his
fucker's
brothers, Turdkin and Nurndro.
I think he's got his notebook out. Anyway,
I got it.
anyway, they trudged along, and they've seen some shit since they started. They battled more of those little sturge things, the little like blood-sucking bats. That didn't go over super well. They actually, you know what? You guys did a lot better that time than you did last time. After that, you snuck into a room, and they're like, look at all these dead guys. And they're like, is there stuff in here? And they started looking around, and the dead guy says, what's up, players? And attacked everybody. And they fought him off, and it went all right. Gorgo couldn't remember how much health he had. Then they left to... They went back out, and they saw this nice, like, bright light source. It was kind of green, and they were like, oh, let's get that sweet kush. And they started checking it out. They got a little too close, and a couple of them got poisoned. They then... Hold on one second. Okay. That was a combo breaker. So, they then decide, you know what, let's rest up right here. And then they saw these doors. They're like, what's up with these doors over here? And they, you had to break them down, right? Is that what happened? I know.
No, I opened them.
Just opened them. So they open them up and they're checking it out and they're like, this is some cool shit. Let's check out this chest. And then a ghost popped up and says, no takey candle. And they were like, takey candle? And then no takey candle. Takey ring for candle? And he goes, how am I supposed to hold it on my ghost? That's the reason all my shit's in this chest. And they went, good call. And then they started to get in a fight. And luckily, nobody got hit by this thing, or they would have had a really bad time. They've decided to rest up after their poison, and that's where we start the session right now. They are chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all in this room right here. I should probably zip them all over there if they're not there yet. Zoop. They've been chilling out. Everybody knows what's up. I need the Wave Echo Cave music. Let's see if I can find it, because... Got it. So, you guys have looted this room already. You are ready to go. Where would you like to go?
You guys want to go north, where I think the forge might be? Like that way. Oh, do we still have the redraw in effect?
Preferably, it would be easier for me to move. I mean, if you guys all agree to move in a group and don't wander off.
Well,
that's the only problem I have, because I don't want it to go too far.
Think we should go this way, or do you guys want to go inwards? I know we don't need to go that way.
Yeah.
Party leader?
Let's try heading toward the forge.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Stack everybody up. Alright, onward, noble steed. Bum, 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 bum. Is it still going to move everybody individually? Let's see. And it
whatever
is.
that was. As you're walking by, was this a solid, like, walls?
Please. Oh, right here, yes.
Like, there's no tunnel that way.
I just said yes.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure you didn't think I thought, like, this was solid and not something else. I was just clarifying. Theater of the mind. Thank you.
So, let me get that thing right up. So, just so you guys are remembered about what is inside this cavern, there's glittering minerals along the top of the ceiling of this large cavern that catch the light, and anything that goes back and kind of shines it back in the impression, giving a starry night. There's a ton of skeletons and stuff all over the floor here. Everything's pretty much trashed. There's a bunch of, like, big honking rocks that have fallen as debris and are scattered all over across the floor as well. The cave is large enough that it features two freestanding structures, the one immediately to your right here, and the one you just came from back here. Each of the stone buildings is proportioned for human use as opposed to the dwarven-sized doorways and furnitures that you've seen elsewhere in the mines. This seems like dude shit. Both of the structures are basically just completely battered and blackened. There's just stuff all over the place. The masonry's pretty binged up. Oh, that's where the double doors that are on both of them are scorched and cracked. But the cavern is divided by an escarpment, which is where you're standing right now. Basically, the limit goes up. It's a flight of stairs that has been cut. Passages lead out of this area to the north, the south, and the west.
Party leader.
Does anybody want to check out the structure here?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Do you want to open the door?
I'll take a peek.
Is that going to let you look inside? Hope not. And everybody went. All right. All right, we taking a look. It's in a book, A Reading Rainbow.
Yes.
Yay.
I can't do anything.
I can go anywhere.
I don't know. I know to just take a look. It's in a book.
It's a Reading Rainbow. So,
Is that raccoon?
it is a raccoon. So you open the door slightly. Oh, I'm sorry. We were actually supposed to make a strength check. Can you just make me a quick strength check, Doran? Like athletics, just click on athletics.
Oh, I thought it.
Should be the same. I think. Well, I think you're proficient in athletics. That's what I'm trying to give you
Gotcha.
for shits and giggles. Yeah, you would have passed. So you basically kind of grab onto the door, and it's pretty pretty tight, and like you see it's all like kind of busted up. The iron hinges are partially melted, and you start to kind of go "Rrr," and force the door open a little bit. As you, no, I don't want. I just no. Kobe, please. Just crack it like this. Well, that's better. So you crack the door open, and inside you see a large workshop that's been pretty badly damaged by an ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. There's work tables and taking up 2 corners of the room. They've just been blasted. Plaster is burned off the wall. In the middle of the room is a stone pedestal that holds a small brazier in which a eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal have been untouched by the forces that destroyed the area. Behind the brazier is a green flame that floats, and a spherical creature just kind of comes. It's basically like 4 feet in diameter. It has 4 eye stalks that protrude from a center mass and 2 on either side. The center of the body is one jarred eye, and it kind of stares at you, and it basically looks at you and goes, "Hello."
You said big eye, right?
Yeah, one big eye.
Yeah.
Does my guy know who this is? Or what this is?
I don't know. Is your guy an adventurer?
Yes.
Would he?
Wow.
Well,
He
do
read a
you
lot
know
of
what it
books.
is?
Is it a beholder?
Well, here's the thing. Here's how we'll solve this going forward. Since your background, you studied a lot of books.
Yeah.
So if you happen to know what a creature is, I'll basically allow it to be like, oh yeah, this is a goblin, this is a hobgoblin, this is a whatever this is.
Okay.
So if you think you know what it is, just be like, oh, that's this.
Okay.
Because I'll come across some rarer stuff that you're not going to know, so it won't be.
Well, I barely know. I know they're dangerous. That's about the extent of my knowledge. And I don't think I actually want to fight one.
And basically, inside, it looks over at you and just goes, "Hello.
Hello.
Why are you here?
We're seeking a friend.
No friends here."
You don't want to be our friend?
No. The wizard sent you.
What
No.
wizard?
The wizard. He sent you. Normally he sent zombie, ghoul.
No.
You don't mean coast, do you?
No.
Okay.
But if you are not here for anything in this room, leave.
Oh, that's fine. with
That
me.
sounds good to me. Yeah.
Wait. What's in the room?
None of your business.
But what if we want it?
Then you'll have to take it from me.
May I please have it?
May you please roll initiative?
Oh.
Why you do this?
Oh.
Oh no.
For once I
didn't
said,
click on my guy.
hey, I probably don't want to fight this thing.
Hey, you didn't say you didn't want to fight it to us.
No, my guy said that.
I didn't know that. I
said
thought
to
you were
the
still
group,
out of
like,
character.
I think this is a beholder. And then I go, all I really know is they're kind of dangerous and I don't think I really want to fight one.
Womp womp.
Well,
Wow, look at Gorgo with his fucking 21 initiative, and look at everybody else with their shit initiative. Droop.
I just want to point out that Bear rolled crit fail twice.
What? Oh, yeah, you
That's
did.
impressive. Yeah.
One
I
for
didn't
Droop,
click on
one
my
for you,
token the
huh?
first
Oh.
time. No,
one
I
for-
didn't
okay.
click on.
Well, maybe you got him out of the way.
Maybe.
Anyway, we need some of that dank fight music. Let's click on that one. That is not dank fight music. That's dank fight music. I guess, as close as we're gonna get. Anyway. Gorgo,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
I have no idea. I can't even see inside there.
Well, you can see a little bit. You can see the workbench right here.
Yep. I obviously.
So the doorway
heard-
is. Let me actually open the doorway wide enough so it's basically one person can, like, so as if it's one door that's completely open. You can now see stuff over here. Having a fucking beat already, bro. What do you want to do there, Corgi? Remember, you have heard that the monster inside is pretty dangerous.
Yes. I look at Corvette and ask him, "What do I do?"
Did it say it's going to attack us?
I never said anything like that.
I go, I think we could still try and reason with it. That we don't want to steal anything from it. Right, Bear?
It's not my turn. I can't respond.
You can respond a little bit.
I don't want to fight it. I just want its stuff.
That's how.
I'm gonna go around, or I can move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go around all these guys. Go here. And can I peek in? Now oh yeah, I see that now. I don't see anything I want in there, so I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Corvair.
I look at Bear and I go, well, I don't think we should fight this. I think it just wants us to leave. I mean, you can see if he'll barter with you, but I wouldn't recommend fighting it.
Well, I just asked what he had and he wouldn't tell me.
Well, if there's 5 armed things looking at you and go, hey, what you got? Most things won't tell him what they got.
Fair enough.
Nah, my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Bear?
Never mind.
I will say to the eyeball thing, I don't want to fight you. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. We will leave.
These are my things.
Okay. Thorin, could you close the door?
Yes, I can.
And I will end my turn.
Droop.
Droop will take a step back.
Okay.
And that's all.
God damn it. He's gonna blow the door off the hinges.
Okay, so it basically is sitting, just kind of standing there floating. It's just kind of chilling out, right? Floating around, and it hovers a little closer, and puts itself in between you and the green flame. And it looks forward, and one of its eyes kind of positions and stretches out a little bit to get a better view of Bear. And can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving.
You see this kind of an eye lock onto your eye, and you kind of, and you kind of get the sense that it's like it strikes. It's menacing, but you don't feel any other type of effect from it. Thorin.
I'm gonna shut the door.
I need a athletics check.
Athletics coming your way.
Yeah, you grab onto the door and you start to pull it, but it's jammed. It's like locked in the position.
Oh,
A crit and a fail. All in one roll.
Lord
Fantastic.
giveth, the Lord taketh away. I'm sorry. Are you all finished with your turn there, buddy?
I'm gonna probably go here. I'm done.
Thorin puts his hands up and goes, "You know what? I'm all set." Gorgo.
I'm booking it.
Okay. Are you like
I'm
sprint?
I'm running down that hallway.
You're dashing to get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm booking. I'm out. That way. Should I move or are you moving it?
I'm moving. You want to go? How about this? You have 30 speed, 30 movement.
I got 60. I'm running.
I know, but I'm trying to prevent you from just blindly hauling down a hallway, unless that's what you're telling me you're doing.
Yep.
So you're going all
Jesus
60 down the
Christ.
hallway.
5.
Well, it was a fun
Is that-
campaign.
Is that the idea?
Yeah.
So what's you guys' next character gonna be?
I have ideas.
Well, I gotta zoom out a little bit. As our friend
Jeez.
Gorgo books it down the hallway here, and I got a thing I gotta read. So, Gorgo,
Yep.
you haul ass down this down the you know what, this guy's actually not supposed to be visible right now. He's actually supposed to be non-visible. Put him in the proper layer. Anyway, you haul down the thing there, and as you rush down the hallway, you slide to a stop right into this big giant like cavern. There's a blast furnace with mechanical bellows operated by a water wheel. There's the chamber to your north. It seems like there should have been water in it, but there's no water in it right now. The furnace appears cold and dark, but there are heaps of coal just piled all nearby it. The water wheel sits on a 10-foot wide channel that cuts the floor of the room. The channel is completely dry. There's passages that exit from the west, the south, and the east. The empty channel, which appears to exit in both directions, goes to a spot you can't see. There are more than a dozen withered corpses are scattered all around the room. They appear to be dwarves and orcs, and they're still wearing remnants of their armor, but they are basically just laying down dead.
I'm scared.
Yep. Are you done your turn?
Yep.
Corvair.
Um,
Leroy Jenkins.
No, I'm gonna try and close that door.
All right, I need an athletics check.
Can it just be a regular strength check?
Nope, athletics.
Am I allowed to help him?
You can, but technically it's out of turn order.
Okay.
So, Corvair, well, I got to move you 5 foot forward because you didn't check it from 10 feet away. You step forward and you saw Thorin back up, and you saw Gorogo just go nope and run. So you're in a panic, grab the door and start to pull it, and you're wrenching as hard as you can, but you don't have the strength of a Gorogo or a Thorin, and it doesn't budge. It seems pretty well locked at this point.
Okay. Can I do like an arcane check on a green flame? Like, do I know anything about that?
You sense that there's some magic going on with it.
Nothing I can tap into.
Not from this distance, no.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step over here and go. I can't close the door, and then end my turn.
All right, Bear.
Uh,
Yeah.
well. Jesus, I have no idea what to do.
Well,
I have two options. I just don't know. All right, I'm going to. Fuck. I'll step forward and try to close the door.
okay. Make a athletics check.
Athletics.
You grab onto the door and you're really kind of pulling. You feel it kind of wiggle and kind of move a little bit, but not enough to close it.
Then I will back up until my back is against the wall and end my turn.
Droop.
Droop is, after seeing Gorgo book it, Droop is also going to book it.
Same direction? Okay.
Yeah, I got him. He's going back towards the poison.
Whoa.
I think
Perfect.
50 is all he's got. Oh no, he's got 60. Boop. Okay.
Good luck, Droop.
Yep.
Yep.
Something we can't help until they're.
Can you make me another wisdom save, please?
Yeah.
So, the same eye looks over at you once again, and it basically just leans farther. It seems to kind of grow. You see the and you a sense of dread washes over you, and you are now frightened by this.
Boy.
So, frightened means you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and you cannot, as long as you're within line of sight of the monster, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. So basically, you can't get any closer than what you are to this thing. You'll still be able to retreat like north and south,
Okay.
but it is basically staring a hole through you, and you're having a bad time. Thorin.
I'm gonna give it one last try and shut the door. Come over here. athletics.
You grab onto the door and you start to wrench it. It kind of slides maybe an inch or two, but nothing.
Crap. I'm gonna go back to where I was and end my turn.
All right.
Can I ask
Okay.
a question?
Yes.
So I asked before if I could help Corvair close the door. Could I have told Thorin that I wanted him to help me close the door? Like, does the turn order matter in this? Like, could I have helped Thorin since he's after me in the turn order?
You can use the help action to give advantage, but you have to be. Let me double check the way specifically how the health action is worded. Give another creature an advantage. So let's basically you could have given him help on that turn.
Okay.
Is that what you want to retcon that? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because I'm willing to back you up and to do it.
No. It's a question I didn't have until this just happened. So
Yeah, the help you can basically use as your action. You can use help, like use the help action to basically give advantage to somebody.
and that could help somebody in a turn after that point.
Yep. Let me double check this whole ruling on page 192 in your player's handbook. Help. You can lend a hand to aid another creature in the completion of a task. When you take the help action, the creature gains the advantage on the next ability check and makes performance tasks for the start of your next turn. So yeah, basically.
Okay.
You can also use it, like if you're within 5 feet of a creature that's attacking, you can feint. Basically, you can use the help action and you'll kind of distract the enemy that the other target's going to attack, and they'll have advantage on their next attack roll.
Okay.
But that one, you have to be within 5 feet of them.
Alright.
Alrighty?
Sounds good.
Alright, hey Gorgo.
Yep.
So from the center, you can't really see it on this, so we're going to have to slide this over here. So from right here, all of a sudden you see this green flame start to kind of pulse as this bright green glow comes up out of the top of the thing, and floating just above the center of the forge is this thing.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Oh. So it's sitting there and it's just kind of floating. Let me get my thing here. Make sure I gotta see how this one specifically plays. 'Cause I think I have it right, but basically as it kind of comes up, it sits there and it starts to glow a bright green. As it does, and it springs up from where it is, all of a sudden you see the bodies on the floor start to twitch and twist, and you hear them kind of like, you hear creaking and clacking of bone and some of the shifts of different types of armor and things as they begin to stand up, and they go, and the one directly in front of you stands up and is staring you face to face. I need to get rid of my 12.
That was Leroy Jenkins.
Yep. And you are standing in front of 8 different types of zombies, and I'm going to have to roll. I'm going to have to open up some more character sheets. And I'm going to roll initiative for these guys. Let's see.
Was it Black Rock Spire? Is that where was that?
Black Rock Spire?
Where the whelps? For Leroy Jenkins.
Nixia's Lair?
Oh, you might be right.
I forget to be honest. Anyway, you see this little flame thing kind of move forward a little bit, and it's I need one for the zombies. I need a character sheet for the zombies. 3 character sheets, and we're only right into the session. Alrighty. So, our Flame Skull guy kind of looks forward at you and opens its mouth nice and wide as this billowing kind of green flame starts to build up. And it basically spits a fire ray at you. Which one? 18. 10 fire damage.
I thought it was my turn.
Oh, it is your turn. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm fucking this up completely. I got all excited there. So yeah, well, let's move this guy back to where he was. And nothing happens. Go ahead, Gorgo.
did all these zombies, did all these guys pop up or no?
Yep, they all pop up.
Okay, I want to rage, and I'm gonna hit this guy with my great axe.
All right, so you are now a raging Cajun. That will hit. I gotta stagger these little so I can pull them up later. So you do a whopping 7 damage to them. Not very good.
Are you telling me that wasn't very good?
Well, 7 damage for what you should do is dog shit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, you basically turn to it and... Oh, they don't have any type of resistance now. You swing your great axe and you slice through it and just flesh and bone just kind of get ripped through. It's still standing there. It like kind of wiggles a little bit, but that's about it.
I wanna risk it and run back to this corner. Around the corner.
Alright, so... That's 30 to right here.
Yeah.
That where you want to go? Right there?
Yep.
Alright, so as you go to run away, it reaches out at you to try and grab you and slam you. 5. And I'm going to assume that doesn't hit. So you come basically running back around the corner. Let's move this back into position.
I'm gonna say don't go that way.
What's that way?
In the mid death.
Can you elaborate?
No. Because I'm out of breath and scared. So I'm just mumbling.
Ending your turn there, buddy?
And turn.
Alrighty. Corvair.
Do I see bears like struggling?
You see him freaking the fuck out.
Well,
He's
that's
having
Bear,
a
are you okay?
Super bad time.
Not even a little.
Alright, I'm gonna go try and close this door.
We are obsessed with closing this fucking door. Alright.
Right?
Grip it and rip her, bud.
Gripped and ripped it.
Gripped it and ripped it. You gripped it and you ripped your hands right off as you didn't get a good enough grip to rip it extra good.
That was an action.
It is an action. Let's yeah, because you're trying to close the door. It's not like a regular door you can open and close. So that's a free action.
Alright. End my turn.
Perfect. Hey, Bear.
Hi.
So you can still attack it. You would just have disadvantage on the attack. You have disadvantage as long as you can see it. And it's basically going to last 10 rounds or 1 minute.
I'm going to cast Create Bonfire here so that it can't come closer.
Here, is that what we said?
Just inside the door.
Just inside, okay.
Yeah.
Created bonfire.
And I will continue freaking the fuck out against my
Alright.
wall.
Hey, Droop. Where you at, Droop? There you are, way down there.
Oh, Droop.
GG, Droop, GG. Rip.
Oh wait. Droop got poisoned last time, right?
You waited 10 minutes, so everything's okay.
Right, but he got poisoned. He will remember the poison room this way and decide to hide in the room that we already cleared. And he will draw his dagger and hope nothing comes to find him.
10-4. Other guys from the other room. So you hear some shuffling. Gorgo, you can you see him? I don't know if you can see him or not. You can see him. So down the hallway, you hear this thing kind of come stumbling towards you. And move some of these other guys here. 5. And it's our other friend's turn. He sees that the flame is there, and he still kind of stands his ground. And he's just kind of floating there very, very menacingly. Thorin.
I am going to go here.
You can move your guy there.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna be like, hey, Gorgo, what's going on over there?
They're coming to get us.
You can see that zombie there.
I can see it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty much. If you can see it on your screen, you can see it in game.
Well, alright, I guess we're duking it out with some zombies.
Zombies! Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Oh, it's my turn.
Gorgo.
I'm gonna do I fight or run? Okay. Go.
Well, I feel like someone raging would try and attack.
Yeah.
I mean, he could run away too. Gorgo's a strong, independent barbarian. He don't need no sorcerer.
Go hit him.
I am. Move up and crack him.
Crack!
With the fury of 100 suns, you get mad and go, "Ugh," and you swing your great axe and you connect. Let me get that damage roll.
See, now that's a damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a damage
Oh, yeah.
So, super mad, you kind of step forward and you just swipe at him, and you kind of catch him across the shoulder and rip through like his armor and rip through his thing. You just basically shatter him and you send him straight to the ground, dead.
And I'm going to come back and say, I got one, and I'll wink at Thorin.
Hell yeah, buddy.
End my turn.
Corvair.
I take a step down and see our buddy still there, and
Cool,
see
bro.
that bear.
Can you make me that a wisdom saving throw? Yeah.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll it? I don't know
Yes.
what inspiration does.
Yeah, basically it would let you reroll it. If you did it beforehand, you could have advantage. So you come down, and as you do, you lock eye. As you're coming around the corner, and you kind of look up at it. You're getting ready to grab it. You stare in the same eye that Bear is staring into, and it's just this woman. You go, Ugh! And it's you're frightened.
Well, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna with a firebolt.
Try it. It's an attack with disadvantage. 14. That will hit.
So it's
8.
8.
It's 8. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of turn. You're kind of nervous. You go, and you reach for the door first. You, whoosh, you launch your fireball at it, or firebolt at it, and it hits. You see it just kind of as it doesn't like getting hit with fire.
Now I'm going to step back this way.
Okie dokie.
Oh shit!
What are we shitting?
I can't technically move closer to him, right?
You can't. The thing is, you can't do it while you're in line of sight.
Okay.
So you're technically not frightened of it right now.
But as soon as I step then into here, but I can step into there. Okay.
Yep. Well, also there's a little bit of fire right there.
Well, I'm going at the other end of the door.
All right, Bear, what you got?
Seeing that Corvair had some success with his attack, I'll launch an Eldritch Blast at the monster.
You steal your nerves, and just you work up the blast. And you launch your Rainbow Hadouken, and it hits.
I forgot it was rainbow again.
Care Bear stare.
I'm the only one that remembers it's a rainbow.
It's so great.
You gay pride all over it as it hits, kind of flexes a little bit, and you just kind of stares at you, and it's not exactly excited that you've actively attacked it now.
I'm not excited either. You said I can go north from here?
Yeah, you can basically like move there if to get it, if you're trying to get out of the way there.
Alright. Well, since I hit him and he looks more pissed off, I'm gonna just run a little ways up.
That's fine.
And that'll be it for Bear.
Droop is just going to remain hiding for the foreseeable future.
He'll step forward and peek out the door.
Okay.
And that's
so yeah,
it.
he'll peek out, and it's pretty far from actually. Even with dark vision, it's too far for him to see. So he basically peeks out and kind of looks around like.
Nothing's chasing him though, so he's happy.
Basically, yes. So. Back there. Goes away. You hear, Gorgo, you hear some of the shuffling still down the hallway coming from the room, but it seems to have quieted down.
Okay.
It's our friend's turn. It's Thorin's turn. Thorin, you also don't hear any more shuffling coming from down the hallway. Well, you hear it, but it doesn't seem to be advancing.
Yeah. Okay. Here? How you doing, Bear?
Not good, man. That thing's scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Skeletons.
Did you see his eyeballs?
I'm not looking into those things, man.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm over here. Alright, I'm
Gorgo.
Give me 1 second. And could I set some kind of trap, like not trap, but noise maker here in between those two corners? I don't know what in my inventory I have that I could do it with.
I mean, you have rope. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything that'll make noise.
A mesket?
Nah. Yeah, let's say your mess kit has like some spoons and maybe like a pot in it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use your action to tie a rope across the you basically it's going to use your whole action.
Yeah.
And 10 feet of your movement. Basically, what you do is you kind of feel around on where the smooth edges are, and you try and find a spot that looks like it's kind of like a part of a carving that has at least something you could kind of loop of the rope around loosely. It's not going to trip them. You basically string it out. You get your pots and pans and things, and you kind of find the other side, and you get it as good as you're going to get.
Okay.
Let's draw that right there. Boom.
So, would that 10 movement end me in this corner?
I'll say it'll just use your 10 movement from going back and forth there. So you still have 20 to move about wherever you so please. Who dropped the beat out?
15. Alright, guys, I didn't see anything advancing from
Yes.
down there.
You
Don't go
can see, you still see the zombies, but they seem to be shuffling in just directions not towards you.
Yeah, they're not advancing.
Not currently.
What aren't advancing?
The things that tried to kill me.
Uh-oh.
You would know them as
I'm gonna-
zombies.
I would?
You fought them.
you fought zombies, yeah.
They're zombies.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
I'm not raging no more either.
Yeah, you didn't hit anything this round, so you all done?
Yeah,
Corvair.
end my turn.
Since it worked so well last time, I'm going to pop here.
Alright, I need that Constitution saving throw.
You forgot about that part.
You take 11 necrotic damage.
I am resistant to necrotic. So it is 5 or 6.
Half rounded down, so 5. Basically, as you come around a corner, one of its other eyes, it's still focusing on you. Like the second you snap back, the one eye snaps right to you. And while you're staring at it, you can see out of the periphery a second eye come up, and it kind of glows, and there's this like purplish doom kind of look to it, and you just feel this energy hit you, and you take the 5 damage.
Alright. I'm going to cast. Well, because I'm still disadvantaged, right?
You're
Okay.
terrified right now. You have fear.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Magic missile. All right, 1.
Oh, that's for I think each roll each one.
2, 3. So 10.
And they're all gonna hit him.
So you basically form these little kind of bluish white darts and just and you pepper him pretty good. And you can see now that where the darts hit, he starts to ooze this greenish kind of blood kind of coming through, and he looks extra upset that you have done this.
I'm going to end my turn.
Bear.
Gorgo,
Yeah.
that thing in there is really scary.
Yeah.
Will you save me from it?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Go kill it! I
Okay.
will dispel my bonfire. And I will give Bardic Inspiration to Gorgo.
All right.
By the way, it's not a concentration spell, right?
What?
That's working on me and Bear.
I don't know.
Well, because I damaged him. That was my only question.
That's cool.
I was just checking. I was just trying to make my life a little bit better.
No concentration.
Of course not.
5.
It's almost like it's an innate ability.
It's almost like it is an innate ability.
I can move closer to it when I'm not
When you
in
can't
its
see it.
sightline.
Correct.
Okay, so right now I could move here. And
yeah.
then I
Yeah, you could basically get to right here. As long as you can't see it, you're pretty much good.
I want to go to here.
All right.
And I will use Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch
Where is
Blast.
it? Eldritch
Nope.
Blast. No, I won't.
You kind of you've kind of collected yourself a little bit, and you're like, You work up the nerve, and you stand back in front of him, and you go, and you stare at him, and you go, whoosh, and you're too busy locked onto the eye, and you just hit the door and pepper it with rainbows.
I hit Corvair. No, I'm just kidding. That'll be it for Bear.
Some people do play rules like that, to where if you're
Yeah, if I'm
there's
if I'm
fumble
closer
rules.
in the
I hate
zone.
that so much. Because there's nothing worse than like having a player who's pretty well damaged, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're the one who finishes them off with an Aaron Eldritch Blast. That's pretty good.
Friendly fire.
Droop.
Droop will step outside the door and
Yep.
look up the stairs.
It's still
Do you-
pretty far for him to see.
Yeah, he's just
Right.
making sure no one's coming after him. He's listening to hear if he hears commotion.
He can hear like the poof, 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 poof of like magic spells and things crashing and smashing along.
He will just stand there for now.
Perfect. It's our friend's turn. Hey. Oh, which one? I almost misread that one. Bear, let me get that Constitution saving throw.
Here it comes.
It there's the one eye that is looking at you. Another one from beneath it rolls up a little bit and starts to stare at you. Just, but you don't feel any effect.
Yay!
Oh, I lied. Nope, you're still good. 13.
Boner.
You're still good. You're still good.
Whew.
Lauren.
Gorgo.
What?
I really don't want to go over there. I think it's scary, man.
I'm gonna kill it.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay.
Ryan.
Alright. And, move here. And then my turn.
Perfect. Gorgo.
I'm gonna rage. On my last rage.
Rages out like a raging Cajun.
I was. Damn it, move! God damn.
Are you trying to go
It's fine.
inside? Is that where you're trying to go?
No, 20. No. 20. 25. And just swing at the first thing I see, which I think is that guy.
Alright, so the way you went, you could have helped yourself out a bunch.
Yeah.
Just angles.
Because this is where you were. And that's 30 feet. But because you went like 5, like over 1-5, then down, it still gets you there at 30, but moving diagonal, you can move diagonal. You don't have to only move up and like left and right, up and down.
Yeah, I know, because I was moving diagonal, but my token was moving. It was lagging.
I got you.
So-
Perfect. So yeah, you basically run in and you Leroy Jenkins. Let me get the whatever you're gonna do there, buddy.
Kobe.
OP. That's a 15. That'll hit.
Sweet.
Sweet. You basically run in and you slash it pretty good, and you send more sinew and flesh kind of sliding off to the side, and it's just kind of bleeding pretty bad now. Now that you've got a real solid look at this thing, it's got a giant eye. Its teeth look big and sharp and nasty. But being a bitch though.
Can I lick the green blood off my sword?
You don't have a sword.
My great axe.
Sure, basically you cut it through and look at it, you go, let me get a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
You basically lick it and just just kind of it rolls down the side of your face. You have this little green trickle of blood as it runs underneath.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Corvair.
I'm going to pop my head in.
Yeah.
And try a firebolt again.
I'm good, Doc.
21. That'll hit. Corvair,
Yeah.
how would you like to do it?
I would like to send it right into his big eye, which causes a nice sizzling, and it smells like cooked bacon.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So I clicked on the wrong thing.
I was gonna say that's a giant X.
I clicked on the flame, and apparently the flame is rather large. So you you kind of step forward and you, whoop, you after seeing Gorgo rush in, you feel relatively inspired. And you launch your firebolt, and it connects pretty heavily. And you see it kind of blink and close its eye, and as it dies, you just hear this like split of it coming back to the earth.
I would like to use my message cantrip to send a message down here to Droop and say, Droop, come back to me.
That's fine. He can receive it.
Okay. He will trot back up.
Perfect. Get
I'm
that
going
back
to approach this green flame.
So yeah, you kind of step close and you give a stare into the flame. You can feel it's it's just some sort of arcane sense in the air. Can you make an arcana check, please? You kind of you get a strong sense that it's a very, very powerful magic. It's not as strong as it once was, but you get a strong, a solid sense that it's important, whatever it is.
Is there an item, or is it like do I
It's
see
a flame.
something?
It's basically like a pillar with a brazier on top, and there's a green flame just kind of emanating from it.
Can I put my
It's not
hand?
the same.
Can I put
it's
my
not-
hand close to it? Does it feel warm?
You can. What are you trying to say, Gorgo?
Is that the same green light from the other room with the zombies?
For you, it looks like the same green light, sure.
Corvette, that looks like the same green light in the other room.
So, Corvair, you put your hand up to it and you just kind of feel it, and it feels warm, but you don't feel it burning your hand.
Can I try to do the same thing?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I stick
you-
my hand in it?
Yes.
I'm mimicking whatever he does until I get hurt.
So you both kind of place your hand in it, and it's warm, it's hot. Like when you go to touch it, it laps at your hand. You go ah, and it kind of burns your hand. Can you make me another Arcana check, Corvair, but make it with advantage since now you've touched it. Yeah, you've basically it's exactly what you thought it was. It is some sort of magic fire. It's no longer to the point where it can. Basically, there's no way to harness it currently, or permanently enchant magic items. However, you do understand that any non-magical weapon or armor bathed in the green flame will, for at least 1 minute, is going to be imbued with some sort of power.
Okay. I call the group in here. Or I kind of say, everybody get in here.
Okay.
Droop and I will come in.
Okay.
Go for it. I want to see what happens when everybody tries to move at once.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to watch it shit the bed.
I haven't seen nobody move yet. Wait.
And Thorn. There it is.
Hey.
Now I can zoom in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So yeah,
say,
now that you're all standing in a room, as you can clearly see that a bunch of stuff is just completely trashed. There's also a door that's been battered to your top right here.
Like, busted up, or is it barred?
It's pretty battered.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I must say, I think this is the flame that they used to make the magic weapons, or one of the flames. It's not as strong as it once was, but I think it. If we're going to get in a fight, technically, if we put your weapon in here, it might be enchanted for a little bit, but not that long. As long as you have a non-magical weapon. And I look at Thorn and I go, I don't know. His sword's not magical, correct? I never got a thing off of his talon longsword.
It's
It's just
fine piece of
Okay.
material. So you would basically, because you know it's fine, you would know it would be a +1, basically.
Okay. Is there anything on these things? I know they're ruined, but
So as you happen to search about in the southeast corner of the room, you can see that there's a couple things that are on the ground, and you begin to kind of sift through them. Oh, 1 second while I grab some of the item listings.
I'm also going to drink 1 health potion while we're waiting. Of course, it's only 5.
I fucked that up. Yeah, so you kind of dig around a little bit, and you see this mace, and you kind of grab it and slide it out. As you're holding on to it, you're starting to give a look over, and you see that it is a mace that was made for a cleric named Lathander. Or made for a cleric of Lathander. Lathander is the god of dawn. The head of the mace is shaped like a sunburst, and it's made out of solid brass. You remember that this mace is named Lightbringer, and the weapon glows as bright as a torch when when somebody can command it. You can basically use it as a torch. The weapon glows as bright. While glowing, the mace deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage to undead creatures. Super excited. You're you kind of put it up on top of the thing because you see something else under there, and it seems to be almost round, shield shaped. And as you grab it and slide it out, it kind of crunks across the ground a little bit. And you take it and you dust it off, and you see that there is it's a breastplate, and it has a golden dragon motif adorned into its design. It was from a famous Neverwinter hero named Turgon, Tergon. It is he's the history for him was that he would be able to withstand certain fire's breath, dragon's fire's breath, and he was not that he wasn't affected by it, but he seemed to be better off than other people. When you kind of pick it up and you stick it up on the table, you see a small box. It's about 3 inches across and maybe 3 to maybe 4.5 inches on the other side. It's small. You kind of pick it up and you give it a shake, and it sounds like there are some small kind of chunks of card in it, etc.
Is it a baby mimic?
Said chunks of card.
Yeah.
Can my guy try and figure out if he knows what that is?
Yeah, you kind of look it over, and you kind of shake it, and you get the sense that this is an artifact. You've heard stories of decks like these. You're not quite sure what's on the inside, but basically as you kind of hold it and bring it out to the light, it starts to glimmer in blue and gold. Something about it warns you that it's not just an ordinary deck of cards. Even though they're small, it seems to feel like there's a bunch of things, a bunch of cards inside. You kind of feel that there is this is a once in a lifetime thing. You're I can't believe I found one of these. You know that there are decks like this that were forged by the gods.
Okay.
You are aware that some of these things may change you for the good, but not always for the better.
Got it. I'm gonna put that in my bag while I turn around and pick up the mace and the breastplate and go, I found some things.
I saw.
I go, does anyone swing a mace?
I mean,
Or
I-
thorn
Mace
to,
is
like, a
considered-
breastplate?
A mace is considered a simple weapon, so anybody who can wield a simple weapon can wield a mace.
Bear, do you need a mace?
It does 1d6 damage. It's +1 mace.
Bear.
Bear is kill. He's
Alright, we'll go a different way then.
Well,
Thorn,
how about
would you
this?
like-
While he's doing this, let's take a peeps break.
Okay.
Happy.
So be back by. Oh, I'll just write it here. We're gonna take a quick peeps break. We'll be back at 9:30. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How much of that did you not hear?
I got up to the point where I think it was right after the mace. He was about to find a second item.
All right, so he
That's
found a
when-
mace.
Yep.
You've heard everything for the mace?
Yeah.
All right, and then he also found a breastplate that has a golden dragon motif on it.
Okay.
It was created for a hero named from Neverwinter named Turgon, which he hasn't told you about yet. His story is that he remembered that the Turgon was able to withstand dragon's breath better than other people. He also happened to find, as he slid it out, a small box that had pieces of card in it. It's about 3 inches by 4 inches. He picks it up. It kind of glitters like a blue and a gold in the light after he dusts it off. And you just basically see him pick up this small box, and you see his kind of head like go back, like, "Whoa, shit!" He tucked it in his bag and spun around and asked if anybody wants the mace or the breastplate?
Yeah, I offered the mace to you, but then
I want the deck of cards.
You don't
I
know
like
it's a
to
deck
play
of cards. That's the trick. You saw him pick up a small box, but you're not aware if it's a deck of cards.
Draw a card.
Same rules apply. You have to say in order to draw a card, you have to declare that you're drawing one card.
I am drawing 5 cards.
Good luck.
Bear,
Sounds
do you
like-
want?
Hold
Oh,
on.
we
Sounds like
back.
everybody's back, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Time in.
Bear, do you want the mace? I believe it's the mace of. I didn't catch his name.
You did catch his name. You just don't remember. Lathander.
That's fine.
Lathander. Lathander. Or it's a mace of Lathander.
Yeah.
So
Mace.
the mace is a simple melee weapon. So if you can wield simple melee weapons like a dagger, a hand axe, a sickle, you can wield a mace. 26 bludge.
I'm asking
What's
Bear
plus
if he
one?
wants the mace. I believe it's the legendary mace called the Lightbringer.
Yeah,
Legendary mace.
I'll take it. I don't know how well I'll be able to use it, but we'll see.
And then Thorn, do you want a breastplate of the Tergan?
Yes.
And
Yes.
hopefully, I don't know if you can wear breastplate, but I think you
He
can.
is a knight. He can wear all armor.
That's what I figured.
He's literally wearing... I think he's wearing chain. I don't even think he's wearing plate.
Yeah, I'm wearing chainmail.
It would give him a boost. So, you're taking the... Let me do this one at a time here. Thorin, you are taking the breastplate.
Yes.
Breastplate +1. Put that in your inventory. So, we will unequip your... that one. And we will equip breastplate. That should make your AC go from 18 to 19 to 20.
Damn.
So it is the Dragon Guard. +1. And mace.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Droop can use a short sword. Can he use a mace?
Technically, yes. No. Well, technically it's a martial weapon. So,
Okay.
a mace, let's say a mace is a little too heavy for him. Because are they based? Nah, yeah, a mace is twice as heavy as a sword.
Okay.
How can I give this to you without...
And
I know.
Ben, you can make it glow.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Dragon Guard is in my journal and in Thorin's journal. It can be edited by me. And Dragon Guard is a +1 breastplate with a gold dragon motif. Gives advantage on saving throws against breath weapons of dragon type creatures. Save. So let's put this under my friend Thorin. Come on. Yeah, come on. Go to him. There it is. And we need another handout for Lightbringer. Ace. It is in my journal. It is in Bear's journal. It is in... edited by me. +1 mace. E6. +1 mace. Is made for a cleric of Thandar, the god of dawn. The wielder commands it. Okay, torch.
Yay!
While glowing. Oops. It does an additional 1d6 radiant damage. This goes to our friend Bear. So in order to see what your weapons do, if you go to where like your little journal thing and you can see where your character sheet is, you'll see that directly under your name it'll say like Thorin, then the Dragon Guard.
Yep.
And we need Bear back because we got to give him a +1 mace. Oh, he already added one, so let's delete one. And we will adjust the name of this. Lightbringer. +1. And second damage it does is 1d6 radiant. Okay. Radiant damage. Description. Let's test that roll out. See what that does. Perfect. Let's get one that's not a crit. It's a fail. Perfect. Alrighty, sports fans.
There's no scrolls or anything else, right?
There is no paper for you to steal now.
Copies.
At least not in the room you're in.
I'm going to look at this door.
Okay, dokie. So yeah, you go up to the door and it's burned and charred just like the other one.
Well, can I open it?
You can open it. You grab the door handle, and it's not stuck like the other one was. And it swings all the way open. Inside, you see basically there's kind of a little small room, like a separate workplace where things were being prepared for enchantments. They're being prepared after they were enchanted. You can kind of see like little pots and little things that would be used for like a lacquer or like a polish, or basically just and otherwise to finish a weapon or finish whatever the item was. But it's just completely destroyed. It's smoked. You kind of see, you pick things up and you see labels on, like you can see some of the labels on the pots and stuff. It's done. Whatever's in here is toasty.
Okay. And no like documentation on how to use the forge or anything.
I've told you how to use the forge.
Okay.
Your Arcana check. Do you want me to remind you?
No, I didn't think this was the forge. Like I know how the grid. I think I understand the process, but my guy is looking for like any way to either strengthen this or
to strengthen the forge.
Yeah, like basically he's trying to think of how he can like
that knowledge you don't know.
That's why I was looking for books on like the Keeper of the Flame.
If anything would have been in here about it, it's completely trashed.
Okay.
I see what you're getting at now.
And that's another door?
Yeah, you saw from the other room that there's an exiting door.
And then I know goes outside or no?
Technically you don't, because nobody's been in that corner. You don't know shit.
Open the door?
You open it up and see the cavern that you were in before.
Okay. I'm going to close it. And then go back to the group. And go, alright, now, Gorgo.
What
did you see in that other room? Use small words.
There was a green light, like this one.
Okay.
Hold on
And
1 second.
then
1 second, please.
Holding.
what's in the box? What's in the box?
Are you actually asking me in game?
Yeah.
I go, it's something I have to study for later, like those tomes I picked up.
Oh, a book? That's stupid.
Hoping I can learn how to use this green flame strength.
I don't know if you could hear me wheezing on the mic, but I had a booger that went rogue.
Nice.
Hey, that's kind of like what happened to me.
Yeah, it's basically
Crust
just going
your
like
stick.
zzz. I don't know, I blew my nose. I didn't pick it out and go, tasty morsels. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh,
Well,
come on,
for,
man.
for me, it caused a lot of red stuff to come pouring out.
That's pretty average for you, to be honest with you there, champ.
Yeah, well, I got it cauterized on Monday, so this is really bullshit.
Oh, do you have, like, chronic bloody noses?
Yep.
Damn.
I've had it cauterized 4 times now.
He's got the
Ja- damn.
genetics.
Does it hurt like hell? Sorry, I know this is
No,
a
it
play
doesn't.
game.
Cauterization? No, they numb it, and you don't feel a fucking thing.
Okay.
Even if they don't numb it and they just jam it up there because you go to a shit doctor because you didn't have insurance when you were younger, it doesn't. It stings and burns for a quick second, then it goes away.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you singe all the fucking nerve endings.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So Gorgo, besides the green light,
There's a light, and then I heard a chatter and a clatter, like Santa Claus is coming. And then zombies popped up, and I got scared.
so was it like a green flame? Was it guarded by another one of those eyeball thingies?
Maybe.
I'm betting dollars to donuts that Gorgo legit forgets what it looks like.
Can I insight him? I don't know how to do this.
I mean, it's up to... There's not really much to insight there, buddy. You know his brain's not
baby.
real big, and his intelligence is the number that comes after 4, so...
All right. Well, with our new shiny
Is
stuff.
See, he doesn't even remember what his fucking stats. I think you have an 8 or a 10. I think you're not as dumb as everybody thinks you look like.
I got a 9 minus 1.
That's not bad.
Yes. So he's got a 9 intelligence.
I'm pretending to be stupid.
8 is basically like farmer level smart. Like, you know how to talk and you know how to do certain things, but as far as it comes to like book learning ain't for you, champ. Like 8th grade education, basically. You know, like fire bad, water wet.
I'm doing pretty good then.
Hey, you're not doing too bad. You know, you made it this far in life.
Green light. Scary.
Red
Run
light.
away.
Alright, well, do you guys want to check out the rest of those things? 'Cause that sounds... What was the room like?
There was a big wheel.
Was it attached to anything?
Yeah. A billow.
Like a big forge?
What?
Like a forge?
What?
Like where you got the big axe?
I got that at the store.
You got it passed down from your father.
Oh yeah, I got it from the store.
Totally remembers his backstory.
Alright. I go, alright, well, with our
You wanna go see it?
Well, yeah, with our newfound stuff, we should go and see, at least take a look at the forge and be careful for, you said zombies? Plural?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like many?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we should be ready for them.
Okay.
I'm guessing the big guy's in front.
Uh-huh.
Especially the guy with the shiny new armor. Well, new old.
Well, yeah.
Old new stock,
Boy.
baby.
I
Hey,
wanna stick my sword into this flame.
All right. Yeah, you stick the sword forward. How long do you want to hold it there? Like you just basically put it in, go and pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically kind of put your sword in there and you kind of roast it a little bit and you pull it out and you look at it and you go, man, doesn't hurt your sword.
Do I see it? And I go, no, you gotta put it in longer.
You can.
Yeah, I go, no, Thorn, you gotta put it in a little bit longer.
Okay.
How long would you like to hold it in there?
Can I Arcana, like, watch it until I see the change?
I mean, I told you how long it needs to be in there.
Did you say a minute?
Did I?
You said a minute and less a minute.
Yeah, a minute.
Alright, let's stick it in for a minute.
So yeah, you kind of hold it in there and kind of move it back and forth to keep everything going. You hold it in for a minute. Can you roll a 1d12 for me, please? Three. Your sword is now a +1 sword for 3 hours.
Ooh.
Alright.
So add +1. Well, your sword's already a +1, so it does nothing, actually.
Oh.
Aww.
But
It takes away +1 after 3
yeah,
hours.
it takes away it takes away your +1 and then adds a +1 to it.
God,
Already
looks so.
+1.
I go to Gorgo, you wanna put your axe in here for a minute?
What?
Zip.
It'll make it stronger and better.
Okay,
Stronger, better, faster.
I do it.
Roll me a 1d12.
Droop
buddy.
hears this and sticks his short sword in too.
There, droop. Alright, Gorgo. You now have a +1 great axe for 8 hours. Just add 1 to your attack rolls and 1 to your damage rolls. I'm assuming this is for Droop.
Yes, it is.
Droop has it for 7 hours.
Woot woot.
I said, what in the butt?
That was such a good video. The Tosh.0 internet redemption thing was really good for it too.
Was it? So, what do we,
Alright, so I say with our newfound fancy everythings, let's go see what this big forge looks like.
That's it? We're all done sticking our dick and shit?
I will draw my mace and say, Corvair, this is pretty heavy. I don't know if it's really my style. My rapier is better.
Okay, I mean it's a legendary weapon.
It's not a legendary weapon. Let's not go crazy here.
Didn't you say Lightbringer was a weapon of legend, thus making it legendary?
It's a +1 mace for a cleric of Lathander, the god of dawn. The head of the mace is shaped like a starburst and solid brass. Named Lightbringer, the weapon gives a glow as bright as a torch to its wheels expand. While glowing, the mace deals an additional 1d6 radiant damage to undead creatures. Not once did I say legendary.
Oh, well, I figured if it was named Lightbringer, that makes it. I don't know.
It's named.
But also at this point, I don't know any of this. I just think it's a mace.
Oh no, I tell you, it's like I let you know all the, and I
Accoutrements.
show you how to make it like glow.
Oh, okay. Can I stick this in the fire?
It's already
No,
+1.
It won't help.
Oh. Okay.
Accoutrements.
I'm good.
Can I put my crossbow in the fire?
Can you?
I'm asking Corvair.
I don't know.
I'll try it. I'll put my crossbow in the fire.
You pull out your crossbow, put it in your fire, and you just it starts to glow, and all of a sudden, poof, it goes up in flame and disappears. It's made of wood, wooden fire. Nah, it's comes out perfectly fine.
Okay.
Let me get that D12 roll, cuz.
Okay.
Max sword. 5 hours. Crossbow. Okie dokie.
Just to be curious, I'm going to. Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Does anyone have a spare torch?
That looks like a penis.
I gave all mine away because why would a guy who's got the light cantrip need a torch?
I don't know.
didn't even
Why does
charge
the guy? Why does the guy with the light cantrip need a torch?
I have a torch.
I'm gonna see if I can light the torch with the fire.
Okay, go for it.
I take the torch from Gorgo and I stick it in the fire.
Nope. Cannot carry it with you.
Okay. I give Gorgo back his torch.
Okay.
Hey, Corvair,
Yeah.
what would happen if we put Droop in the fire?
It hurts. Like if you stick your hand in there, it's hot. You'd probably cook Droop.
Can we cook the big eyeball?
How much cooking could get done in a minute, though?
Well, you don't want to. I don't want to take a chance of it reanimating.
Who says it's dead?
Saw a big flame go into its eye.
Squish.
Coming from a strictly professional thing, that's kind of a good test.
Did you poke it with a stick?
I'm gonna go poke it with a stick.
It seems dead as fuck.
And since you're ready for this one, is there anything on them that is worth?
Yeah, in his pockets he has gum. No, he's got nothing. He's got it's a green eye monster, man.
No. Like, are like his eyeball, like the smaller eyeballs, like used for alchemy?
Oh,
Or
you
like
want to
their blood.
gut him? I get you. Please hold.
Yeah.
I need my my animal.
That's what I
choppy.
figured.
I need my. I want to chop up animals.
Well, I want to learn alchemy.
Why do you
My
want to
guy
learn
took
alchemy?
alchemy
Don't
for
you-
dummies. When you get some
Oh,
time.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that book.
Yeah.
Literally
So I'm trying to
gave you
get
something
my
to keep you
max.
quiet, to keep you quiet about it. All right, let's see if it's in here. Ooh, it is in here, and it said. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong word.
While he looks, just a reminder, you guys, there's a meteor shower from 11:30 to 12:10 tonight.
Which one?
I don't know what it's called, but it's
The
supposed to be
unicorn
really
one?
good. Yeah,
Unicorn.
Is this Perseids?
I don't know.
It's November, so I think so.
It's supposed to be several hundred in the course of like 40 minutes, so there should be a lot of activity.
I believe.
Nope, that's August.
Gorgo's right. Mysterious comet will cause a rare unicorn meteor storm.
There we go.
Look at Gorgo.
Nature check.
Nature check. So yeah, you know that there's some stuff that you'd be able to cut off this thing that would have some value to it if you could get them out of there. What are you trying to harvest?
I guess I'd take the old vial that I used for my potion of healing that I drank, and see if I can collect some of its blood.
Yeah, I mean you can scoop up the blood, but the blood isn't necessarily you don't. Well, you could take like a small vial of spectator blood.
And I guess
Just don't
I'll
know it's
try
a
and-
spectator.
No. And then
What's spectator blood?
That
Okay.
blood.
I licked it.
It didn't kill Gorgo, so you're probably fine.
and then I'll try and, I don't know, I guess carve out the parts that I think are big, so I know the eyes.
There's 5 eyes, so I'm going to need more of a descriptor than the eyes.
The small eyes.
All right, so I'm going to need a, what is it, medicine check, right? Is that what it is?
I think so. I think you make him do medicine every time.
Yeah, so it's going to be a medicine check. I'm going to need 1 for each individual eye.
One eye,
Okay.
2 eye,
Yep.
3-eye, 4-eye, 5-eye.
So you start kind of cutting them out. I said 4, you rolled 5, so... we're just gonna
Oh, they
knock
said
that
5
one.
eyes.
Literally
You
said
said
4 because you're
4
going after
every
the
time.
small eyes.
Oh, copies.
So you, your first one you manage to cut, and you collect one of the eyes. The second one, as you're starting to cut it, you kind of slip and just kind of slice it and completely ruin it. So the third one, you kind of go, steal yourself a little bit, and you take your dagger and your, and you manage to collect the second one. The third one, you kind of jam in, and you're kind of cutting around, and you kind of slide and nick it a little bit, but it seems like it's still fairly usable. And that's it.
Okay. So, 2 good, 1 usable, 1 crappy.
Yep.
I'm not taking.
Well, the crappy one's just completely gone. So
Yeah.
just smushed. Have you been keeping them in a separate part of your bag?
Yeah, like a little, like, the pouch I put all the ears and stuff in.
Oop, everybody may move. Okay. Yeah, so when you open that pouch,
Yeah.
it smells pretty bad. It just smells of rot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the ears out. I'll take the ears out and the... Actually, I'm gonna leave it. Is there any bags in the room?
So you don't have a bag specifically for your bits parts, huh? Or a handout for it?
No, they're in my inventory at the bottom. I was starting to put it in my bag of loots.
Nah, I'll give you a bag of bits.
Okay.
Bag of bits.
Save. 1 bag of bits.
Troop holds out his backpack.
And please, I guess, just write the actual date you put. Nah, that's not gonna work. I'll try and keep track of how long they've been in there. What does Droop do with his bag of things?
Nothing.
Okay. Oops, his stick out. All right, so yeah, you managed to cut that stuff off. Is there anything else you would like to try and cut off this spectator
Can I...
that you believe is a boulder?
intelligence check?
I mean, you took the other eyes, so odds are the other main eye is probably worth it too.
How big is it?
It's pretty big. You're talking about a 4-foot wide thing, so let's say it's about the size of a basketball.
I'm good not putting that in my bag.
All right.
I think that's it.
Alrighty. Where are we heading?
To the big wheel.
I'm gonna move everybody out here. You can come with us. That one there. That one there. Okie dokie. So we're going to the big wheel.
Yeah, towards where
Yeah.
he said he had his...
All right. So you go back out.
Wait. Before we head out, I turn to Droop and say, Droop, are you going to fight or are you going to hide? And Droop says, hide. So I tell Droop to stay with the big eye monster and the fire.
Okie dokie.
And he will do that.
Perfect. Now what?
I'm going last.
That makes
way.
sense.
So you want to arrange yourself? Oh, so please arrange yourself in a cube. Right here. Oh, you know what? Let's do this here. I'll put you guys here. Drag everybody over there. Whoop. Please arrange yourself in these 4 squares, directly in front of you, in the marching order you would like to go in. So, literally the same order. Thanks, guys.
Welcome.
So you come up to the little thing here, and you notice a rope that's been kind of hemmed across, and it's got pot and some silverware and stuff kind of hanging from it.
Gorgo,
What?
did you do this?
Yes.
I'll high five him and say, "Good craftsmanship."
Thank you.
No.
There's-
I will take it down and hand him his stuff.
I put it back in my bag.
Perfect.
There's stuff down there.
So yes,
And
as
there's
you can
zombies.
see down the hallway there, you can see some zombies, and you see one of them kind of turn and look over in your direction, and they seem to be focusing on you, Bear.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. But they've just kind of turned and they're staring your direction. They haven't moved yet.
Guys, they're looking at me.
Yes. This is a bad idea.
Do we want to fight them? Or talk to
One
them?
kind of stumbles forward.
I look at
Just
Gorgo and
kinda
go,
looking at you.
that one that's dead on the floor. What happened to that?
I killed it.
Well,
I
how
had
hard
no
was-
choice.
How hard was it to kill?
Very.
I'll go meet them. And I'll walk forward to meet them.
All right, as you move a little closer, this guy right here turns and just sees you glowing brightly and goes, ah! And steps forward. Wait, how long does the light spell last?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the light spell. I think it was an hour.
It's an hour.
All right, so yeah, you're no longer glowing, so they don't. Please, they don't see your ass, so you can go back.
Well,
to your...
unless he dispelled the mace that I showed him how to glow.
Oh yeah, I would have been glowing the mace. So,
So either way, he's glowing.
yep.
Nothing ever happened. Yeah. So you're stepping closer, and they seem to be really focused on you and stepping closer, like kind of leaning in your direction. What do you want to do?
I will say to the closest one, "Do you want to be friends?" and hold out my empty hand.
And kind of looks down at your hand and.
I'm gonna say they're usually brainless. They just like
I'll
to
look
eat.
back and say, "Shut it! I think he's saying yes," and I will step forward.
He steps forward closer to you as well, and as he gets close to you, he attempts to grapple you. You can either use strength or dexterity, whatever one you see fit.
Saving throw, or regular?
It'll be regular.
Regular dexterity.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh
'cause you're
wow!
Well, it's a 21, but it's a crit, and technically, well, we've been playing that criticals are a success. So he he reaches over and he grabs you, and you're kind of fighting him, and you're like pushing away, and you're kind of wiggling, squiggling. Every time you do, the thing is, his one part of his hand manages to hook onto a belt, like a strap on your armor. And as you kind of pull away, you just kind of turn, and he manages to drag you back in and grab a hold of you. I need some of them fancy boy rolls.
Can I leave Droop out of this?
Yep. He's not in initiative order. Come on. Yeah, man.
I finally got a good initiative order roll.
Oh man, we need to pump up the jams.
Pump it up, pump it up.
We are now pumping up the jams. So you are listed as grappled, meaning your movement speed is zilch. You can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Your condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends if the effect removes from the grappling creature from the reach of the grappling or grappling effect. You can try to break out of the grapple with a contested thing. So either strength or dex versus its strength or dex, depending on whatever one I feel like using.
But
There.
can I attack it while being grappled?
You are completely able to stab the fuck out of it.
Or
Well,
thump it with a mace.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thump it with the mace.
Let's fucking thump
Let's
some
thump
shit,
it with
bro.
the mace.
Let's get some fucking thump.
Oh,
Let's get that thunkadunk.
Dunk-a-dunk.
So, you basically are kind of grappled, and you're kind of flailing around a little bit. It kind of has you backwards, but you kind of see over top of your head. You bring the mace down and just go thump, and stick it over top of your shoulder. And you just hit him dead square on the dome. And you just hear this of just sinew and rotten flesh just kind of gets splattered like a watermelon by Gallagher. You see this quick flash of the light as it connects, and it just parts everywhere, and you flump to the ground, and you're kind of land on your feet just because you were positioned the right way. Yeah, you murdered the fuck out of that thing. It has a bad time.
So now I can use my full movement speed?
You are no longer grappled.
Okay.
Turns out
I
the
will-
brains let you kind of wiggle squiggle.
Run back to the group and say there's at least 5 more of them, and they are not friendly. And end my turn.
Corvair.
Firebolt that guy.
Firebolt that one.
That one.
That'll hit. Neat.
Hate that no, just pluses. Just straight one purples.
Yeah, well, sorry, you're a sorcerer.
Yep.
So, you take your firebolt and you launch it down there, and you see it hit, and it kind of lurches a little bit, and you see this little burst of flame and a little cinder, but doesn't seem to have really made a big difference.
Got it. End my turn.
Gorgo?
I'm gonna. With heavy crossbow.
So you're putting down
Shoot.
your great axe.
I don't have nothing in my hand.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, I'm gonna put down the great.
You could say that you basically put it in the fire and then sheathed it because you weren't ready for it. But
Oh, either way, I'm gonna shoot the front guy.
well, fucking
Attempt-
conk 'em, bro.
Attempt to with the crossbow.
You have dark vision? I think you do. Yeah,
Yes.
you do. So yeah, you that 15 will hit. It's 5 piercing damage.
No rage.
No rage. Rage only works for melee attacks anyways.
Really?
So you kind of lean forward and you thump, shoot your heavy crossbow, and it flows, and it kind of hits the creature. And you see it kind of like this little, like sticking out a little bit, and you just hear this, but it's still standing.
End my turn.
Alrighty. You hear as this bunch of them kind of start moving forward. Over there's too far away to really notice. But as you're... Whoa. Roll 20. Nope. Don't do this to me. Roll 20. Roll 20. As you're kind of sitting there, all of a sudden, from back beyond the zombies, you see this kind of green light just kind of appear.
There it is.
Okay, that is not what we fought before.
Yeah.
And
Green.
I don't know what its speed is. Oh, it's got plenty of speed. It kind of floats out a little bit and hisses. It hisses a pretty loud. And it casts a ray of fire at the closest guy, which is going to be one on the left for Thorin, and one on the right for Bear.
That'll hit.
There, you take 8 fire damage.
I don't wanna.
Well, then you die.
Well, I don't want to do that either.
Take that 8
I'll
fire
take-
damage, cuz.
Fine.
You get blasted for 8 fire damage, and it is now Thorin's turn. Somebody sent me a message. Not from this chat. Okay.
Alright, I am going here and attack the zombie.
Alright, Thorin rushes forward, draws his longsword, and swipes at him, and that'll hit. Yeah, whoa. You've made a real solid connection to it. When you kind of hit it, you manage to just rip through, and you hear the shoulder of it crack, and you see ribs and stuff slide to the ground. You watch some innards kind of spill out a little bit. It took a monster hit. It wobbles a little bit, but it obviously doesn't show any sign of injury because, you know, it's kind of already dead.
Yeah. Alright, that is my turn.
There.
I will launch an Eldritch Blast back at the dude that just shot me.
Okay. That'll hit. Force damage. So yeah, as you kind of see it there, when you hit it, you watch as the flame around the skull kind of peels back a little bit. You can just see the skull with the red eyes, and then the flame kind of re-engulfs it again.
And then I will step around the corner and say, ouch. And end my turn.
Ouch. Crit. Jill. Ouch. The giant snake. Ow. Corvair.
Question: Thunder is force damage.
I don't know. Should say in your thing.
Does. But anyway, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb. And using a sorcery point to twin it.
Oh, you're casting Chromatic Orb, correct?
Yes.
So Chromatic Orb reads.
Oh, sorry.
You choose the type of orb to create. So thunder. I'm assuming thunder is force.
Okay.
Let's go to the tape.
I was gonna do lightning anyway.
Oh, so you're doing lightning damage?
Yeah.
All right.
This guy,
I'm wasting my time.
and
This
then
one
that
right in front. I don't know what you're.
Yeah.
So you rolled an 8, and you're twinning it. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
So your first one here, you basically take it, you throw the ball as it cackles, cracks, and it basically kind of wipes along the wall there, and just. What's your
And
second one? Second one is a 20. That will hit.
Really?
Yes, really.
I'm going to spend a sorcery point, another one, to empower the spell. And I'm going to re-roll the 2 and the 1.
Okay.
So 2d6s plus, or 2d8s.
So
right? 8s?
Yeah. 10. So it is now a 15.
15, yep.
That down. All right, so you take your second orb and you whip it down there, and it hits. And when you see it hit, it's just you see it kind of cackle and rip across. It dealt damage, but it didn't do the amount of damage you think it should have done.
Damn it!
Like you knew it was a solid hit. Like you hit him dead square in the center, and it didn't see. It barely blinked at it.
Okay. Then I end my turn.
Gorgo.
I'm gonna go up here. Going to. Use. I'm gonna use reckless attack.
Okay.
That guy. With great axe. Damn.
So that's a 19. Reckless attack gives you advantage on the strike and disadvantage on your next one, right? Yes. So yeah, that hits. And that's an 11
Ouch.
technically.
Hoping for a different outcome.
Hmm?
Nothing. Maybe next time I'll get it.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
You will when it happens. I want to use reckless attack, but I want to score crit
Oh, I see.
because then I could get a bonus attack.
You get bonus damage.
But with
Like instead of rolling the crit, let me look at your thing.
the weapons master,
Oh, weapons. I forgot you had weapons master. Fine, disregard. So yeah, you hit it pretty hard and send it to the ground in a crumpling. I gotta get rid of some of my papers here. I got too many fucking papers. You fuckers want to open everything up and cut eyeballs off of shit.
That's me.
It goes to the ground, and you basically see it kind of crumple, and you see it just kind of twitch a little bit, and it stands back up.
what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm going back here. And in my turn.
So yeah, as you go to back away, it reaches out at you. 16.
I think that means it.
I don't know what your armor class is. Actually, I do know what your armor class is, and your armor class is the 16.
15.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you walk away, as you try and get away. It basically kind of grabs you and slams you onto the ground. You're able to scuttle out of the way.
End my turn.
Did you adjust yours? Yeah, okay, you did. It's our friend's turn. The first Zombo tries to slam our friend Thorin.
It hits.
Fuck you, 20 AC. Wow, 7. Second Zombo friend steps forward and also tries to smackety smack. Oop, wrong one. Smackety smack our friend Thorin. 8.
Miss.
Prepared this time, you get your shield up and boom, you manage to kind of stop it. Our friend down here, you see him kind of go, and he seems to be building up this giant blast. And just this green light is just, you hit the head around him starts to glow. And all of a sudden the flame just kind of leaps off of him. And I'm in the wrong thing. Please hold while I grab a template. Oop. So, I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's a 6. 16.
And you're around the corner.
I have the best dexterity of the party, and I'm gonna get fucked up.
So,
Oh, shit.
all of a sudden, this big, just the whole flame goes woof, and lands in the center of the hall, and you just hear this. of a loud explosion. Bear, as you're standing there, you see the green flames kind of whip past you. And you take all the 33 damage, and you fall unconscious. You're not outright dead. Who else we have? Everybody else takes half damage, so it's 16.
I'm not looking so good.
I'm gonna use my thingy, so I have 1.
That's fine. And I need dexterity saving throws from the Zombos. Zombo 1 is the one-hit one. Nope. Zombo 2 is the one above him. Nope. Zombo 3. He passes. He takes, what was it, 16 damage?
Mm-hmm.
He is asunder with flame. And the next one doesn't make it either. So, explode. 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 Sleepy night time. So yeah, there's this, and after the dust settles, you just see zombie parts kind of all over the place. There is a bunch of fire and smoke and everything on the thing. Gorgo, you take the big blast, and you go down, you kind of stand up, and as you stand up, you finally see the full brunt of what's happening. Corvair, the force kind of strikes you against the back of the wall, and you're like, Thorin, even with your shield. Oh, do you have Shield Master?
Yeah. I have shield.
Yeah, the feed shield master.
Yes.
Yes.
Basically, so on things like this, whenever you have to make a dexterity saving throw, you add your the shield's AC bonus, so basically +2 to whatever roll it was. So you passed this time, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
But just try to help you out. Remember going forward. Yeah, it's a big fucking explosion. Okay, Thorin, you're up.
Yeah. I'm out of here. Screw that. I'm over here, man. And
Thorin pieces out. Hey, Bear.
Hey.
I need one of them death saving throws, bud.
Womp.
Success.
Yay.
Anything above 10.
10 or above. Corvair. What do you got there, buddy?
I'm thinking. I'm gonna go here
Rip.
and drink my health potion.
Okie dokie.
Big money, no whammies.
Big money, no whammies. For now.
Yep. And my turn.
Gorgo.
Can I put a patch with 2 dog heads off of my vest?
You can. I need my DMG. Is there 2 dog heads? Is that what it was?
I think so.
I don't know why I don't have that printed out. I should print it out.
Got a horsey, 2 dog heads. And that sounds like it won't help us. That sounds like it won't help us. That I don't know. That no. Maybe.
So you're ripping off the
dog heads.
All right. So you rip off the 2 dog heads, and right in front of you, whoop, pops 1, but 2 mastiffs.
They're puppies.
They're well,
Mastiffs, sir, not puppies.
yes, they're big puppies. And they basically turn into like, and they seem to be excited to have popped into existence. So the way this works is you can use your action to command them to do something. They can bite things, basically. They have 40 speed, so they can move up to 40 feet. Outside of that, if anything goes to attack them, they will defend themselves properly. But they are under your control.
I want Ichion to bite them two guys.
Well, you've used your action to rip a patch off.
Damn it. I tell them. Are they gonna follow me if I go behind here?
No, you could move without. You could basically tell them to stay, and
I'm gonna climb over bear. End my turn.
before this gets crazy too, flipping that way before somebody says they're not facing the right way. Alrighty, it's our Zombo's turn. Zombo 1, Zombo 2 moves forward, and the wrong character sheet. First one tries to bite the top doggo. 23.
Fuck.
He picks the doggo up and just goes, spikes him on his head, and you hear the dog. It's the damage is actually a crit fail. Doesn't do much damage. But the second one also goes to grab the doggo, picks him up. 13. The Mastiffs have an armor class of 12, so that hits. He repeats the same process, picking up the dog and slamming him, and you hear him whelp as well. The first one has blood like rolling out of its nose from where the attack hit.
The first one or the second one?
Top one.
Okay.
I can zoom in a little bit now since everybody is in the area. And our little flaming skull guy launches a fire ray at the top doggo. 20. That's an 8. And the bottom doggo. 25. The two doggos explode in some fire, just and bits and chunks of them go all over the place, and they are deaded. Hey, Thorin.
I am going to take healing.
You're going to take healing? Where are you going to take it?
Potion of healing.
Okay. I take healing. That's not what you roll.
What do I roll?
It should be in your...
Yep, in where like your
Oh,
attacks
it's
and
in
stuff
the,
are.
it's the,
Yep.
oh, right. It's, yeah.
Supposed to. You take 6
Alright.
heals.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, I am my turn.
Death saving throw from our friend Bear. 20. That's 2 successes. Somebody is somebody is unconscious but no longer actively dying.
Yay!
Yay!
So do I have 0 hit points or 1 hit point now?
You have 0 hit points. You were just unconscious. You just no longer have to make death saving throws.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have taken that away from you. I should have left it there. I apologize. Corvair.
I'm going to step here.
I have too many things open.
And cast Chromatic Orb while twinning it
Okay.
to hit this guy and then that guy.
So the top zombie and then the flame skull.
Yep.
Let's get that first one.
Acid damage.
Acid. Crazy bastard. 27 hits the first one, and it's just going to wipe him out. The first one splashes, and you just see the skin just melt off at some of the thing. It falls over dead. Second one is a 13, and That hits.
What?
16 points. Oh. I would assume that wasn't for us. Yeah, you second when you launch over, and the same thing. The acid hits and just kind of dampens out the flame a little bit, and you see it kind of shaking. You notice that as the flame came down, there are cracks and things all over the skull as it's taking some pretty decent hits, and then the flame relights.
I'm going to go back here. Wait. So did 1, 2.
That's 20. Where you are right now.
2, and we'll go over there. Oh, sorry. No, there.
You can stand there. Right.
Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna go back over there.
20.
I'm gonna stay there.
Gorgie.
I'm gonna ask Corvair, how close is he?
He's at the end of the hallway. The other zombies a little bit away. I go, if you want, I think Bear had a health potion on him he could drink.
I don't know if I can make it all the way to the skull guy.
So you should see if Bear has a health potion to give it to him. You're gonna leave your buddy Bear on the ground?
That's it. That's it. No more talking.
Sorry.
Oh, get the hell! I thought you meant steal it. I'm not stealing his health potion. What's thingy do?
What's the matter with you?
That doesn't help me at all.
I'm trying to find it. The healer's kit.
That
stabilized.
stabilizes him, but he's already stabilized.
Oh. Fine, I'll give him a goddamn health potion. Do I roll my health potion?
You would roll it, yes. Kneeling down, you grab Bear, you open his mouth, you jam the health potion in there, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know how many you have left. How many do you have left? Because I know you used one, didn't you?
Who, me?
Yeah, last session, I believe you used it.
I ain't got none.
So you don't have any health potions?
No, I stole it off a bear.
No, you did not. So what you did is you rolled Bear over, dug through his bag. Bear, do you happen to have a health potion? So I don't have to check
I
inventory.
do.
Yeah, you were able to find it and pull it out. But that's your action.
Oh. Okay. Then that's it. And my turn. Why is there a yellow square?
Most likely because your mouse is over top of the turn order.
Oh yeah.
So
Cool.
our Zombo friend steps forward, and I need his character sheet, and he tries to grab our friend Thorin. So he's basically just going to try and grapple him. Thorin, can you make me a strength or dexterity check? Either one, whatever you choose. Nine. Yeah, you are grappled.
Poop.
Basically, your movement is 0. That's it. Basically, you just can't move. Because I keep thinking back to 3rd edition rules, and this is different than 3rd edition rules. So, as the zombie's kind of holding on to you, the little flaming skull marches his little ass down the hallway, just kind of floats down there. And he is going to cast Flaming Spear. So I need a Flaming Spear. Fireball. So we'll use this one. He cast it and uses his bonus action to launch it straight into our friend Gorgo. I'm going to put it on top. Gorgo.
What?
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? 5. You take 7 damage, becoming unconscious.
Am I
So
at 0?
You are at 0, yes. So he basically, you see this little ball of flaming ball kind of roll out, and you see him kind of motion with the skull, and it goes runs into Gorgo and launches into a flame, and he goes down. Thorin, there, the flaming ball is still above Gorgo.
Okay. I'm attacking that zombie.
All right, 22 will hit. That does 10 damage, so that's easy math. Yeah, you slice at him and whoosh, you watch his little chunks of bone and thing and strips of cloth come down. You see him kind of stagger a little bit, but he's still looking okay.
Alright, I have my turn.
Bear, you can't do nothing. Corvair,
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb and twinning it again, Acid. Can I attack the one grappled with Thorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Will it damage Thorn?
I don't know.
Well, Thorin just hit him, so isn't he knocked off of him now, or
Nope.
no?
Not how that works.
I'm going to step up here so that way I have a better angle at the guy who's grabbing at Thorn. And
Makes sense.
go 1, 2.
Okay.
Acid again.
First one hits. 15. I need me a
Calculator.
need a con save. Ooh, natty 1. So, you throw the first one, because it's real close, you know it hits. You basically, Thorin kind of ducks out of the way as it hits and splashes back, and you see it, same thing, melt the skin and everything away. You just smell the rot as it goes down dead. Thorin, you are no longer grappled. Make your
Yay.
second chromatic orb chuck. 14. 14 will hit. 13 acid damage. You grab your, and you chuck it down there, and it hits him, and you see this as it goes across. How would you like to do it?
I'd like for the flames to basically wink out, and then all of a sudden its jaw kind of slack for a second, and then it just falls to the ground and just thuds with a slack-jawed look on his face.
Perfect. So yeah, it basically goes out, and you see it. You hear the skull hit the ground like a coconut.
Is this flame dispelled from Gorgo?
It is dispelled from Gorgo. So it's no longer floating above him. Are you ending your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. End your turn. Everybody's all excited. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm gonna go walk over to the skull.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna, like, I don't know,
Kick it.
Arcana check, like, do I know what the hell that is?
Kick
Hold on a
it!
second. Quiet, you're dead. I'm not looking at the right thing here. It's basically a flaming skull. Spellcasters have fashioned them before, normally from the remains of dead wizards. And once the ritual is complete, green flames erupt from the skull and cast the ghastly transformation.
Okay. But there's no, like jewels or anything that does it?
Nope.
Okay. I look at Thorn. I go, I think everybody's a little rough. You want to drag these guys back to where that one room with the flame, where the big-eyed guy was?
Yeah, we can start dragging him over there.
You can take the big guy.
Yep, I got him.
So you're dragging him over to the room with the spectator?
Yeah. if Gorgo looks like he's actively dying, I'm going to use one of my healer's kits.
Nope.
to
Outside
stabilize
of combat, he's just dead.
Okay. And I go, I think we should probably take a long rest.
Yeah. Probably.
What do you think, Droop?
I forgot about him.
What the hell happened to them?
A big flaming skull thing and some zombies.
Scary.
That it?
Yeah, I guess.
So what are we doing here?
Well, healing hands only works where I can't do. It's not a healing pool, right? Nah, I can just do one. I'm gonna wake
Yeah,
up.
you want
Bear.
lay on hands. Lay on hands is the
Yeah.
one.
I'm gonna use healing hands by 4 on Bear,
Mm-hmm.
and then go. I think we finished. We killed the skull and the rest of the zombies. Well, all the ones that were in the hallway. I can go check real quick, make sure there's nothing. But did that flame just move?
I moved it by accident.
Okay.
I was trying to click on something, and I want it to go. I got to put it on the map layer. Nope, I can't have it on the map layer because that happens.
Okay.
Nope, I moved the whole map.
Whoa!
The flame
I'm
is
gonna
gone.
explain.
It's still there. Wait, no, we'll do it this way.
I'm gonna explain to Bear what happened.
I gained 4, you said?
Yeah, you got 4.
Low budget cosplay right here.
I think I can get it back.
There it is.
Alright, so what
Ta-da.
are you saying there, Corvair?
I think we probably all need a little bit of a rest if Droop wants to watch the door. Or unless you guys want me to check real quickly to make sure there's no nothing else coming right away.
I'll scream and yell, what happened to Gorgo?
He got deadited. Well, he got knocked out by the same thing that knocked you out the skull.
I will cast Healing Word on Gorgo.
Gorgo, you feel better with
Hi.
8 hit points. You're able to wake up.
Gorgo, you scared me.
Are you a robot?
Are you a zombie?
Are you a robot?
I take the healing potion out of Gorgo's hands and I give it back to Bear. I go, he was going to try and help you, but then he got flameted. That's why,
Aw, thanks, Gorgo.
Welcome.
that's why his mustache is curled up on the edges now.
I have a mustache.
Okay, it's canon now.
Yeah, he got blown up, and the fire caused the mustache to just sprout like just goes, "Womp." So he's got a nice soup strainer going on.
There you go, buddy. Half orc with a stash. I go, I think we're all pretty beaten up. I think we should take a rest in here. I know it hasn't worked out well for us in the past. But I don't think
Well,
we're actively in someone's hideout.
Can't feel worse than I do now.
I don't know. Do you want me to check to make sure there's no more of those things or no?
Yes?
I'm just gonna go back to here. And then go stealthy. No, of course.
Alright, you're as sneaky as you think you can be.
Let's do a slow creep.
So, what are you looking for?
I'm just to see if there's anything else like shambling around. Like basically when I get to like here. Like I don't see anything else like in the shadows or Like, as far as I'm
No,
aware.
you do not. You can't see far enough back there. You see all the stuff I told Gorgo earlier.
Okay.
Blast furnace, the canal, the wheel,
Yeah.
bellows.
I'm just gonna go back up real quick. Would I find value in the skull or no? Or it's just
Oh,
now
that's
an
up to you.
ordinary skull? Insight?
Just a skull.
No, not insight. It's just a skull.
I mean, are you trying? Oh, for alchemy?
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out like
You
basically.
gotta help me out here.
like-
You can't just say, "Is there value in the skull?" 'Cause I'm
Oh,
like,
sorry.
Yeah, there's value in the skull. Sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
I meant like not necessarily either alchemy or like arcana. Like it's one of those things that like it's used for residual or like focuses.
Hold on,
or-
I gotta look through my goddamn thing. Yeah, it's an alchemy. It's an alchemy thing.
I'm taking it and put it in my bag.
Okay. You don't have to make a DC on that one. You just picked it up and put it away. Gorgo's back.
Yes.
Welcome back, Gorgo.
I think it.
Yeah, I think him moving around crashed it because he completely disregarded the "I want to go back and look at this" rule.
Well, I did, but then you didn't move me.
No,
you're
I'll
right,
do-
you're
I got.
keeping
Listen,
them
bro.
on.
I got 1, 2,
That's
3,
my
4,
fault.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 windows open right now.
I'm sorry.
So yeah,
Uh,
you've picked up the skull.
All right.
Let's get rid of that.
I think we're all gonna take a long rest.
You are going to take a long rest.
I think so.
Is that the idea?
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you guys settle in and begin to take your long rest. And an hour in, Corvair, you start to feel like this thing kind of like shaking around in your bag.
Oh my god. I kind of get up and go, I feel, and then I go over here, like lean against the wall, and I look through my bag.
Hold on 1 second. I just got to double check something on this. I was correct in my assumption.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So, it starts to kind of shake, and the second you pop your bag open, you are visited by our friend the Flame Skull. Da 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 da! I need everybody to roll initiative.
No.
Yeah!
I refuse.
Well,
Why you do this to me?
I didn't do it to you. Somebody decided to collect the Flame Skull.
You knew that would happen.
Maik knows something. Knows many things, only tells some.
Oh no, Droop.
Oh no, Troop. Oh no. Oh no, everybody. This might be a party kill, and I didn't mean to do it, but it's the way it went, because I'll pick up the Flame Skull. Alright.
I asked you if there was a use besides just the skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, killing the
but if
party.
it's like, I thought it'd be like one be like, oh yeah, they usually reanimate after a certain time.
You don't know that.
Dude, you were so worried about the beholder, or the spectator, or whatever it's called. Anyway,
Anyway.
let's get kill.
Yeah, maybe.
Rise from your grave.
Maybe you should try to talk to it.
Is this gory gameplay? It will be in about 4 minutes. Thanks for the follow, Deadly Dragon 336. So, Corvair.
I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on myself. Acid.
Acid?
Yep.
Do you have the ability to choose?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does. I thought it had to be the one that you're based off. Has to make a deck save?
Yes.
12, so it takes 13 damage. This is not the battle music that I had anticipated it to be.
Well, is it my action to cast it? Not that I don't want to take damage to it.
Well, it's a cast and then
Okay. On myself.
I'm doing other things. So, yeah, you basically touch it, and it's a bonus action to breathe it, right?
Oh, you're right, I think. Oh no, he's in action.
You touch a willing creature and imbue with the power to choose. Until the spell ends, the creature can use its action to exhale. Is casting it on yourself, is that a bonus action?
Oh, it is. You're right. Yeah, casting time 1 bonus action.
Okay, so yeah, you're legal.
And I'm a cone of
You don't have
acid.
to, you don't have to cone them.
Start melting shit in the shop.
So yeah, you basically spit a bunch of acid on it, and it has a kind of a bad time. What else you got?
That's it. I'm in turn.
All right. Hey, Droop.
Shouldn't it be Gorgo?
Yeah, I'm going next.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see Gorgo down the bottom there. I thought he moved, but he didn't. So, Gorgo.
I'm going to risk it all. So wait, savage attack.
That lets you roll the additional crit when you make a crit.
I get that anyway, right?
When you make a crit.
I'm gonna do reckless attack.
Okay.
Go up here. Do reckless attack
Alrighty.
with
Big money, no whammies, bud.
yeah. Great axe.
14 will hit.
So, with the bardic inspiration, can I use that towards damage?
No.
Fuck.
It's also gone. It only lasts for 10 minutes, and you have been laying there for an hour.
Yeah, I haven't had no chance to use it.
Oh, yes, you did. You fought a
Yeah, you
bunch,
did.
bunch of zombies.
Quite a few. Dex saving rolls and
Oh,
Let's roll that damage. 11. What type of slashing damage?
sure.
Sure. So, you basically leap up in the air, and you make contact with it. What happened to the beat, man? Who dropped the beat out? I am kind of mad that YouTube is fucked with the algorithm for Watch Together. All my things are gone. Alright, so yeah, you basically come up and you smack it, and you make some good thing. You watch little chunks of the skull fly off.
Ah, shit, I forgot to do that. Oh, well. Okay, and my turn.
Droop.
Troop. Troop is gonna join the battle. He's gonna run up and short sword it.
20, that hits. Droop runs up and makes contact, but as he goes to stab it, you see him like hit it, and it kind of knocks it out of its flight a little bit, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you think it probably should have.
That's it for Droop.
oh, it's a +1.
I understand.
Okay.
There's +1 on both of them.
I forgot about that.
I'm keeping track. Well, everybody basically has 1 hour deducted from it, so.
Yeah.
By the way, isn't Bear above Thorn?
Oh yeah.
Yes, so there we go. Ta-da!
Yay.
6.
That's a lot less time to plan. What
Yes,
else?
it is. Get to getting.
Then we will.
Kill it.
Shadow Word Death.
Shadow Word Death. I don't think he's got Shadow Word Death. Oh, Droop is done, so it's Bear's turn. I see what's going on.
Yeah. Bear's running up to make his attack with
gets to do-
Lightbringer.
Dangle Rude. That hits.
It is
Good.
not glowing because he was asleep for sure.
All right, so that changes some of the
Well, I think you just make it. Will it, right?
Yeah, it can be a bonus action to make it glow.
Alright, then let's make it glow.
So fine, yeah, you run forward and boom, it glows, and you jump up and you crack it real good with the axe there, and that is 9 points of damage, or mace. And when you hit it, you see, like, you hear it kind of crack as the skull, starts to split a little bit. But it's the flame kind of flickers a little bit and kind of dips down and comes back up. It's pretty rough.
I will yell back to Thorin, come finish it off.
Do it! Watch him run
Alright.
out the door.
Big talk
Gotta
for everybody
come
in fireball range.
Over here.
So I'll say you're standing on top of the
Yes.
desk. So
I will slash.
that'll hit. Thorin,
Yeah.
how would you like to do it?
Oh, thank God!
I am going to slash it down and smash it in half with my sword.
All right, so yeah, you scuttle up and you boom, and you crack the skull and it folds in half. 2 halves on the ground.
Let's kill Corvette.
I agree.
Are you
Fucking
ending your turn?
Jesus.
I had my turn, yes.
Alrighty.
Someone
I'm
toss
going
that.
to start spewing acid onto it.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna tell everybody to move out, and
Mm.
waiting for and start like letting it like slowly like start like coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, you're puking up that acid, just bleh, bleh, bleh. And you can see as the skull is starting to like bubble and burn, and it kind of deforms 2 of the halves, and it looks pretty much ruined.
I'm just gonna keep doing it until it's like a big hole in the ground.
Yeah, you keep going, but there's you've basically kind of melted away into like a dust.
Okay, then I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna dispel it and do the burp again.
All right, and it's just this green kind of fog smell kind of flows out.
Alright, well now I'm going back to sleep because that was horrifying.
Hey, Corvair,
Mm-hmm.
what did we learn?
Don't pick up skulls.
There we go.
Got it.
Can I shut that door?
You can attempt to shut the door, sure.
Jesus Christ. He's gonna walk up and slam it shut with a pinky.
If I see Gorgo starting to close the door, I will help
You
him.
can, yeah. You're able to. We'll say you're able to close it.
Is it strength? Or
Doesn't matter with you.
athletics?
They're the same roll. One is proficient. One is a straight roll. So
Shut the door.
yep, you close it. So what are we doing?
I'm gonna lay down here.
Are you sure?
Yep. I don't feel so good.
I don't think anybody feels good.
Nope.
Receiving action a truck. All right. So what are we doing here?
I think we're gonna take a long rest.
In here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So everybody settles back down and they nuzzle up with their thing here, getting ready to take a long rest. Corvair.
Yeah.
An hour later,
None.
from the hole in the ground, you see and just a of a green flame, and it rises back up out of the hole and is floating. Nobody else sees it because everybody else is awake or is asleep.
Is it the same skull?
It's the same exact skull. Hey, everybody!
I'm
I need
sleeping.
I need
I don't have
some
to.
initiative rolls.
Yes.
Fuck, right? Yeah, right? I tried to do as best I can to let you know what's going on. I will
Well, you
give
said it was destroyed. There was nothing
He said
left.
it was dust.
I did
No,
say
he said it was dust.
Gorgo.
I'm coming. They said I didn't hit my token.
Alright, so first one was an 8. This is much more fun than what the other group had to deal with.
I don't think it was.
I think it is. It's
I
amazing.
don't think this is good in any way, shape, or form.
Hey. So Bear, you're asleep right now,
I am.
unless somebody yells.
Has the skull looked at anything besides me?
It's literally floating in front of you, staring at you in the face.
Okay.
Guess I'm still asleep.
All right, Corvair.
I'm going to open this door.
Okay.
I'm going to go through it
Okay.
and basically taunt the skull, being like, "I'll destroy you again," and then go to this door. And I can't open it, I'm guessing.
Well, this door was already open, so there was nothing to open, but you could open that door.
Okay, then I'm gonna open this door and
Okay.
wait, like just on the other side of it, so that if the skull comes in, it'll see me.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, make me a... We're trying to intimidate it, right? So make me an intimidation check. And it's going to go against its insight. And I need a dice. It looks at you and just hisses. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Follows you to the door.
Okay, then I'm going to.
Oh, it can't. It's basically, it hisses at you and does nothing. Because it can't
Okay.
move because it's not its turn. But you get the sense that it's going to come get your ass.
Okay, then I'm going to. I had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll go 30.
Are we all done?
Yeah.
All right, Droop.
Is asleep.
He is asleep. How did you say it, Corvair? Did you yell it? Probably
Yeah.
Sustain. You yelled it.
I basically yelled at the skull, like, "I've destroyed you before, I'll destroy you again, come get me."
Make a perception check for you know what? Everybody make a perception check.
Me too?
No, you said it, dumbass. You heard it.
Well, you said everybody, and I didn't know if it was for something else.
Fucking moron. Bear, you have 2 listed. Which one was Droop? Which one was you?
Oh, sorry. The first one was Droop. The second one was Bear.
So everybody wakes up except Droop. He is napping Nunu time. So he's basically just all cuddled up, just looking all cute like a little kitten.
Makes sense.
He's asleep. As you guys wake up, you see the flaming skull, and it just hisses. Ash! And it just right through the door, right out at Corvair. Well, the only person not in the room, Corvair. Thorin.
I'm gonna run over and shut this door.
Thorin runs over. Corvair, you hear a the door slam.
Out of game. That was my plan.
Alright, well, 1v1 him, bro. What else you got going on, Thorin?
That's it, at my turn.
Gorgo.
I'm going back to sleep.
Problem solved, back to sleep. Alright, to mark who's sleeping, we're going to do that is sleeping. Gorgo lays back down to go back to sleep. Bear.
I'll say to Thorin, we're just gonna let this happen?
Yeah,
Alright.
Rip.
I'll go back to sleep.
Corvair.
I'm going to dash. And the whole while taunting it. Going, I bet you were even uglier dead. Or alive. Take this back.
You trying to get around the corner there?
Right around the corner.
Alright, let me move you down there.
Do you want me to do a taunt or intimidation again? Performance?
Nah, we'll say it's locked on you.
Alright.
Droop is asleep.
Yep.
Flame Skull. So, you just hear this hiss as it, and Corvair, as you're just booking, just going, "Catch me if you can." The Flame Skull is keeping pace with you. Thorin, you have no clue any of this is happening.
No. So, just gonna walk over here and wait it out.
You're not going to sleep.
No.
All right, so everybody's in the Winchester waiting for this whole thing to blow over.
Having a pint.
Having a pint. Hey, Corvair. What you trying to do, bro?
Alright. Okay, I got a plan. It's stupid, but I got a plan.
Jesus Christ, I hope you have something.
Amaze. The gods have cursed you. He cursed himself.
I'll go there.
Alright, next time hold your thing, because I have no clue where
sorry.
you dropped it. I have to move.
Basically, it was like in here.
So, yeah, you basically... Are you opening and then closing the door? What's the...
No, I'm leaving it open.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. You managed to do that.
Oh, damn it! I don't have the spell I thought I did.
So, yeah, you run and book it into the room here. That it?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go back one step.
Okay.
Taunting it like his mother was a hamster and his father smelt of elderberries.
So, yeah, as you go into the thing, all of a sudden you see the woof of the thing, and it just squeals at you, just... And you can see the flame kind of intensify, like it's going a green Super Saiyan. Corvair, it's your turn.
I'm going to... Can I step through it here, or no?
Yeah, it's just 10 feet. It's that's 10 movement, technically. It's difficult terrain. It's floating.
Would kicking the door on my way by, at like a 50-50 shot of it closing?
It's a free action to close the doors.
Okay. Then I'm going to close that door,
I don't have a thing for that anymore.
and then I'm going to go... Alright, so it's 5.
It's 10.
This 10? Get there?
Yep.
Okay.
You travel through
So it was
another
10.
occupied square.
25. Nope, I don't like that one.
Well, just subtract
10.
10 from where you are, because
Okay,
that's 30.
I think I have 30. Yep. So I'm gonna go there, and then cast Minor Illusion, and make this wall, like, crouch down, and make this wall look like I am a big rock.
Make a stealth check. You are as sneaky as you think you can be.
And I don't know if you need minor illusion.
Nope.
For the people playing at home to see if
The
I
people
die
playing
here.
at home. You hear on the door a but it doesn't open.
It doesn't have hands.
I'm going to wait another turn.
Once again, you hear a boom on the door, but nothing.
Okay. Then
Still
I'm
doesn't
going
have
to-
hands.
Then I'm going to run. Yeah. I guess 60 there.
Remember the thing where you were going to hold it?
Sorry, I know.
I know where you
I'm-
were, though. You gotta remember, I'm playing for the people at home, too, you know?
Do I?
You hear a boom as the door. You just hear an explosion from
Okay.
behind you.
Okay.
And
Um,
coming behind you, you see this green thing just coming right towards you. I love being the dungeon master. It's my favorite part.
yeah, I know you do. Same thing. I'm going to go here
Okay.
and cast minor illusion and try and go hidden again. See another stealth roll.
Yep. Stealth. Against. Alright, so, yeah, it basically goes to right here, and it needs to make an insight check. Perception. What's its passive perception? It doesn't see you.
And I'm not going to move a hair.
So it takes off down the. Oh, I like how it fades. That was dope.
That's pretty cool.
It was fucking awesome. It you just see as you watch it goes by, it goes and takes off past you.
I'm going to stealthily creep. Actually, I'm going to stay there one more turn.
One more turn. What was your DC? 16. Oop. Okie dokie. Am I muted? No. Corvair.
Wait, one more turn. Do I hear anything?
Whoa.
Now are you muted?
I'm working on
Okay.
doing DM stuff.
Got it.
So you're kind of listening down the hall, and you don't hear anything. You are now out of initiative order.
I'm going to stealthily, as slow and as quiet as I can, creep back to that door.
You want to go just all the way back inside?
Yeah. And slowly close the door.
That's fine. Yeah, you basically sneak your way all the way back through, constantly like looking over your shoulder. You finally just, like, slide the door open a little bit, tiptoe in, close it, go a little more, tiptoe, close it. And you see all these mugs sleeping except Thorin. He's just drinking a pint. And Thorin, you turn around and you go, "Hey!"
You didn't bring the skull back with, did you?
No, I hopefully shake it, but shh.
Okay.
We should sleep. And we're gonna have to deal with that again. But for now, sleep. And I go to this corner with like a half dumbass smirk of I didn't die. That was stupid.
Just. All right. So now, what do you want to do?
Take
Sleep.
a long rest.
In here?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Thorin must be cursed.
Yeah.
He's just a dwarf. That's what dwarves do. All right. So
I'm sleeping, so I can't make that decision.
yeah, you're right. You can't make that decision. You're already asleep. All right. So, who wants to roll me a d20? It's got to be Thorin or, well, you know what, Corvair, you're the one who caused all this fucking problem to begin with. Have at it, Corvair. Let's get that d20.
There you go.
Let's make a counter roll. You settle in and you're kind of paranoid, you know, looking around a little bit. You know, it takes you a while to finally get to sleep. But you do manage to fall asleep. And you're, you know, pretty much sleeping and everything. Right, you know, after what doesn't feel like a long time, all of a sudden you snap up out of it and you kind of wake up. And a full 8 hours has passed. You've managed to get a complete long rest in. Everybody else has been awake for approximately a half hour longer.
Yay!
So all you guys hear, you turn around, you hear Corvair just go, wake up, pretty scared. So everybody can take their long rest benefits, and this is where we will end the session tonight.
That was fun.
You guys
We
have
live.
moved a total of, let's see,
Like
that door
nowhere.
to that door, 70 feet. Also, all your magic items all your special enchanted items are no longer specially enchanted. The effects have worn off.
I'm okay with that.
Hey.
I was so close. That was so close, guys. I was super nervous. When he goes, I pick up the skull. I was like, no, don't do that. It's a terrible idea. What are you doing, bud? He's like, I'm gonna pick up the skull. I was legit nervous. I go, well, here's a TPK that I can't total party kill for a Deadly Dragon watching home.
I got us in, and then I got us out again. At least
You did,
temporarily.
yeah. You temporarily saved everybody.
It was a huge decision to whether or not to have Droop attack or run.
Everybody
Like-
can take a point of inspiration, including Droop.
Yay! Like it was either Droop lives and everybody dies, or Droop goes down with the ship.
Droop ain't going out like that. Droop ain't
I don't
a bitch,
think-
though.
Go out like that. Droop.
I don't know. I guess he could have done a
Helped.
fireball.
He would have. He would have died.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew what was coming. I was just hoping that everybody had good rolls.
Yeah. That's why I was like, wait, Bear's ahead of that thing, right?
Yeah, it was not gonna lie. I was super nervous.
Yep.
I legit was super nervous. I go, oh, everybody's dead now. Everybody at this point is dead. There's nothing I can do to fix this. He killed everybody. And then I was like, oh no, do you want to leave this place? And he goes, nah, I want to stay right here. I was like, okay. So they're already in a weakened state. I go, they did just kind of wipe them clean, but this is basically another go at it. So yeah, it worked out
Favorably.
Alright.
We're badass.
So for those playing the home game, when I got him down to wait a minute, I need this to there, I thought I had chill touch, which would make his movement to 0.
So here's the thing. Nobody can see where you just clicked because it's zoomed in on the Winchester.
Oh, So way down there.
So in the other room he went to.
That was the goal until I realized, no, I switched that out for Shocking Grasp instead.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Maybe that is what I thought it was.
Yeah, chill touch is weird. Chill touch is. It sounds like it should be
wasn't
a cold.
chill. Oh, so I
Chill-
did have what I thought.
I don't know.
Shocking Grasp, basically, they can't. Their movement goes to 0. And they can't make attack of opportunities, I think.
I believe so.
Let me see.
You have to touch the creature.
Yeah.
Make a melee spell attack.
Oh, no, it just
against
can't take reactions. Yeah, there's another one. It's like a cold something. Where basically they can't move.
Pretty sure it's chill touch. So chill touch, it sounds like it should be like a frost thing that holds them in place, but it's not. Basically, what chill touch does is a spectral hand, like a skeleton hand, grabs them by the throat, and when it hits them, it does necrotic damage. They can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn, and it basically just clings there, and it stays on there the whole time.
Yep.
So yeah, you almost was fucked.
XP? Or is that off stream?
I gotta. What was it?
Next week.
7 zombies. Technically, you killed that thing. So,
We killed a skull twice.
And Kai did it once.
Roll 20 does not like when I have to. So.
Oh, who's in chat? Laws?
Deadly Dragon 336.
Oh, I don't know who that
I have
is.
been informed potentially of who it may be, but I'm not 100% on that.
Copies.
Divided by 4 equals. Everybody gets 363 experience. Do I want to give you the one twice because you tilted twice? Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
So it's
Well, that didn't work out.
363.
363 plus 275, so plus 363. So a ground total of 638 experience points. Because why the fuck not?
4174.
Total experience. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, it was something.
What did we learn?
And don't take a skull.
Don't take skulls that have been told you that it's a resurrection of a dead wizard.
I honestly thought completely destroying it would have done it.
Yeah, that's
That's
not
why
how
I just-
magic works, though, bud.
Yeah, but after a certain component gets destroyed beyond belief, it should
Sure, but you also got to remember that he took damage and chips were knocked off.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
I damaged it with magic stuff.
you didn't really damage its magic stuff. You just disintegrated an item. Anyway, so that's where we're going to end the session tonight. We will pick it up next Thursday at 8 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Isn't that Thanksgiving?
Nobody
I'm
celebrates that
not seeing
anymore.
your issue here.
I might be able to.
I won't.
You want to go Wednesday?
Yeah.
I won't Wednesday either.
Do you want to just have to go the 5th?
No.
Friday? That's the blackest of Fridays.
I could probably do Black Friday.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes? No?
The 5th is a Thursday.
I understand that. That would be
Okay.
not playing next week, playing the week after. If we're
Right.
trying to continue this, the 29th would be the next available date.
Gotcha.
I don't care.
I could probably do the
should be
29th.
good.
But
I
if not,
might
we can
have,
push to the next.
yeah, I might have plans on the 20th.
So we will just
Oh.
go with the 5th.
Yeah.
Copies.
Yeah, I
So
think
we
that's
lied.
best.
We're taking a week off, which is good because that'll let me get some homebrew stuff going and actually print out the find my thing of deck of many things type card deck.
Yay.
Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to do anything with that right now, right?
No, not right now.
Wait, you should
You're
draw.
lucky.
Do it.
Oh.
He's had enough trauma for tonight. Let's
Yeah,
Alright,
it was not a good day.
Today was a
Yeah,
bad
should've
day.
this is the
Done that
this is
earlier.
the
in the-
perfect time to do it because either you make up for all of that, or you just
Die a
stay at
horrible
the
death.
same level.
Or I
Yeah.
wink out of existence.
That's fine.
I mean,
The party at this point would not mind.
listen, champ. They didn't give a shit when you left. They were like, "Hey, you know what?
Let's
So,
close this door.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
that
I'm
everybody's awake, you all gonna have some splaining to do."
Yep.
I don't think we will.
Nah.
Droop never woke up. We've yelled at Corvair for doing shit before.
Well, after the first one was on me. After everybody just went back to sleep, it's not so much on me anymore.
Well,
So,
we
yeah,
went back to
that's-
sleep while you were covering it with acid, so we expected that you took care of
It
the problem.
didn't take that long. It was like 30 seconds.
Exactly. That's like 29 more seconds than it takes me to fall asleep.
I gotta go.
All right. Good night, Nightbot.
No,
Night, night,
Night night.